In the Xinjiang continent, there's a great power to cultivate immortals. An immortal said something when he break through. Hello everyone, I am Garbage Ash. I've discovered an unusual new version of immortal cultivation. It only takes 3 minutes. Doing like what I do, then you will definitely fall in love with immortal cultivation. Since then, the Xinjiang continent hastily started a generation of major immortal cultivation. Jiangping City, a small town where mortals live and work in peace. Breakthrough. Someone breakthrough again. That color means someone just broke through the realm of great martial master. I am Yifeng, a traverser. It all started 5 years ago. I played the Immortal Cultivation Simulator for 90 hours continuously and achieved the Traversal Achievement abbreviation, Sudden Death. This is the world of cultivating immortals? It's like a dream, that's great. Although I was a little shocked at first, I immediately calmed down. It is logical that, if you cross, don't you usually have a system or something? Ouch, you have called me in time. Hey, nice to meet you. I am the savior that every traverser looks forward to the most. System Golden Finger. It's really troublesome if you stare at me like that. No wonder, after all, my figure count as one of the best in the Golden Finger world. You're trying to humiliate me? Listen, kid, what's next is this. You'll acquire a system of martial art unparalleled in the world. Art of boxing on par with God's swordsmanship, on par with God's rod method, on par with God's sword technique, on par with God's palm technique, on par with God's forging technique, on par with God's dramming book, on par with God's. Great! In this way, I can cultivate in this world of immortality. Practices divine power. Exterminate the sect. And have a beautiful harem. I am thrilled to think about it. In short, I'll help you upgrade all your martial skills to the maximum level. There is also a 600 square meter martial arts gym for you to start the game. Great! I am finally ready to start my immortal cultivation journey. Huh, cultivation immortal? What? To cultivate, you must have this spiritual root. Spiritual root? This is not my responsibility. There are people who've traveled through are waiting for my salvation. Bye. In other words, Jiangping Spiritual Root Testing Center, no spiritual roots. What the hell? Everyone has spiritual roots, and I have never seen anyone without spiritual roots. Oh my God, little brother, are you human? With all due respect, the road to become immortal is not your destiny. In 5 years, I've repeatedly gone to Jiangping City Spiritual Root Testing Center. No spiritual root, no spiritual root, no spiritual root times 8. So, what's the big deal, if I can't dominate the world? Or stand on the top of the plane, or feel the thrill of advancement like the great vault of the sky? All of this has nothing to do with me. Wuzha, Wusher, Da Wushi, Wawashi, Wuang, Wudrang, Wuzong, Wuzwin, Wuzzing, Woody. Everything is meaningless. It's better to make a salted fish. People who has no spiritual roots can never be the main character. It seems that in my life I can only set up a stall, sell books, recruit members and so on. Otherwise, I won't be able to survive in this world. Whoa! It's a cultivator. Sister, look, I have never seen these books. They are definitely rich people. Ladies, how may I help you? I am going to serve you with the attitude of the gentleman. In Jiangping City, someone has such a refined temperament. It's a pity, he is just an ordinary human being. Let's go, Luoli. Wait for a moment, girl, I think you have a wonderful bones and an extraordinary talent. You're a martial art genius who has never been seen in a million years. These martial arts scripts I drew. 10 gold 1 book. But I'll sell it to you at half price. Am I really a genius? Then I choose. Master Maz, Lightning Whiplash. Let's go. It's better to spend money in useful places than anything else. Sister, let me go. I want it. We're in critical situation at Castle Peak Gate, and you still have the leisure time to read books. I do not care, sister, buy it for me. Luoli, you and I are both immortal cultivators. What's the point to buy ordinary human drawing books? Damn. I want to move but dare not. I want to buy it. Here is the money, good sister, let's go. Are you satisfied? Yes, thank you, sister. Next time, control yourself in front of a mortal, your physique. Get your ass over here, my book is 10 golds each. Next time, control yourself in front of a mortal, your physique. Shitty cultivator, don't ever show up in front of me again, or I'll blow your ass off. Sister, this book is really beautiful. I have never seen something like this before. Let's watch it together. Okay, let's take a look, just deal with it. Take it? 2. Hair? What the hell? What I felt at that moment, only the cultivators can sense. It feels like a loneliness being abandoned by the galaxy. It's like being surrounded by enthusiasm in a festival carnival. What is it that's desperately trying so hard to fill my loopholes? It makes me realize. It's pure martial arts. I have been working so hard to break through, but all of my efforts were in vain. After reading only one page of that mortal's picture book, I broke through the great martial master in an instant. Sister, are you okay? Your face is so red. Even Luoli has broken through several times, comprehending the realm of the martial master. Could it be the bookseller just now is a world-class expert? This must be told to master as soon as possible. I am here to harvest the head. Lu Qinshan, the head of the Castle Peak Gate, the realm of Wuling. Lu Qinshan, I killed that monster beast. Thank you for your hard work, Castle Peak Gate, so that I can take a step ahead of you without any fuss. Our Castle Peak Gate hunted this demon for months, and suffered heavy casualties. And you're here to pick up the ready-made products. Where is your martial art ethics? Humph, come if you want to. I don't mind giving you a death ride before the official competition. Ning Xuanwu, ancestor of Xuanwu sect, Wuling realm breakthrough. Not good, the spiritual power he just absorbed has broken through to the realm of Martial King. In the death fight 3 days later, if you can beat me, I'll let you go. It's a pity that your Castle Peak Gate will eventually be swallowed up by my Xuanwu sect. If you want to resolve the crisis, it can only be done unless you can ask for big help. Oh, the rumors of cultivators' disputes can no longer make this group of leisurely guys interested. Am I going to be unemployed? It's less hot. Next one. The rhythm of the burden is not right. Isn't it just a territorial contention? The whole blood boiled. Qishan Gate. The duel is only a few days away. I don't know what's the use of practicing now. Master has been practicing hard in retreat. Presumably he'll be able to break through before the death fight. Shut up. I have been with Master for more than 30 years. He has always been indomitable when he encounters a crisis. He never backed down. The more you face the difficulties, the more your determination will be burst out. Damn, how can I beat Ning Xuanwen now? I have been in the realm of martial spirit for many years, and I have never made a breakthrough. I'll definitely be killed. Disciple Lan Shui has something to ask Master. Yes. Ahem, come in. You mean a mortal? Yes, he may be a peerless master in the cultivation world. Nonsense. As a major disciple of the Qishan sect, you're not concentrating on your cultivation to make breakthroughs, but was deceived by the street folks. Simply stupid. This book is nothing out of ordinary, useless. Master, calm down. Please have a look at it. If the disciple lied, she's willing to accept any punishment. Huh? This? Oh my God, this feeling. Sunset Prairie this is? Enlightening condition? I can't believe in my own mind? These days, rather than closing up, it's more like running away from the pressure to fight Xuanwu sect. Since I became the sect master, no one has ever tested my strength for so many years. The loose is tight, the tight gets tighter. I finally broke through. Broke through again. The noodles don't smell good anymore. Master, you really broke through to the realm of King Wu. Lan Shui. The opportunity to kill Xuanwu sect is here. Can easily draw a book with great martial intent. This person's cultivation is unfathomable. Follow the teacher to pay respect to that martial master. What's the point to buy a mortal painting books? Before I spoke so arrogantly that I offended that lord without even thinking. If he's angry, he'll definitely destroy the Castle Peak Gate. It's time. I can finally eat the meat. Mortal exercise methods are not popular here at all. Finally, there are 2 idiot cultivators who bought a book for a gold coin, which then I exchanged with 2 caddies of meat. Catch that wild dog, he stole our meat. Stop chasing me, you lowly humans. My eating of your meat is a great honor for you. I am the prince of the wolf clan in the demon world. My realm is equivalent to martial soul. Had it not been for my being framed by my fellow clan, and my spiritual powers to be almost exhausted, I would have swallowed you guys long time ago. Fragile and stupid humans. There is a mortal ahead who dares to stand in the way of this prince. Although my spiritual power is weak, killing a defenseless mortal is easy. Die. My power, I can't believe it didn't work. Since when did this silly dog come to Jiangping City? How dare you make fun of me? What? My attack did not affect this mortal. What the hell did this guy just do? Is it? Am I scared? What a joke, how could I be afraid of a mortal? Even if I was besieged by 5 cultivators in the martial spirit realm, I wouldn't. You little cutie, you looks delicious. Could it be that this mortal wants to eat me? Who is he? Just how strong is he really? Jumping market. I warn you, if I catch you sneaking into the Qishan gate again, I'll kill you. Don't look at your virtues, you don't even have spiritual roots, and you still want to cultivate. God, am I Zhongqing, really a loser? Will I never be able to change my fate? Uncle, sorry I have let you down. Little girl, seeing the posture of your body, do you intend to steal my meat? If you want to eat, you'll have to pay money. Although my barbecue is well known in the world, I won't share it with you even if you call me Dad. You take advantage of me indiscriminately. I won't eat your meat even if I starve to death. Humph. I already told you I am not eating your food. My barbecue. You're robbing. Girl, you were driven out by Qishan sect. Isn't it obvious? By the way, I am a boy. With such a good haircut, instead of becoming an idol, you have come to cultivate into immortals. What's wrong with the people of this country? This girl has the same experience as me, not as good as. You have nowhere to go. I just happen to be short of a man. Follow me. Take it. This is the key to the martial arts hall. I am going to buy some seasonings. You first go back to the martial arts hall and look after the house. I still don't agree to be your staff. What's wrong with this guy? How can he say something like that? Forget it. If you can have a job in jumping, your parents will be more relieved. Half an hour later. Excuse me, boss, are you there? Elegant courtyard, weird statues, strange paintings. These paintings. What a powerful force. I'll take you to fight. I'll slice again. Don't fight, my scabbard has moved. Although the ancestors of Qingshan didn't understand a word, but he can deeply feel that this must be some kind of wonderful artwork. It is as if they're telling me about sex disputes, about strength and weakness. It's just a passing moment. I understand. You guys, are you two guests? Sorry, we are from Qingshan sect. Qingshan sect? It's over. Is it because I sneak into the Qishan gate? They are here to catch me? I'm sorry. I really will not dare to sneak into the Qishan gate again, so I asked the 2 adults to spare my life. I am so thin, don't feed me to the dog. Please get up, what are you doing? Lan Shui, don't be so rude. I once heard that Buddha was also a Western deity, which tests the believer if they have clean heart or not. Could it be, she was sent by the elder to test us? What is she holding? Feather duster. This object is used to remove dust. Removing dust means to remove distracting thoughts, and only by throwing away distracting thoughts we can accomplish anything. So, this must be the first trial that senior hinted at us. Today, let the seniors have a good experience of our sincerity. I understand. Let's clean the dust. Get rid of all miscellaneous thoughts. Let's do it. Yes. You really don't need to do this. That's all my job. Are you really the cultivators of the Qishan gate? Also, I am really a boy. Forget it, it's good to know you're here to pay for the book. I'll forgive you, stay for a dinner. Master, he is the boss, do you see anything? I can't see through his cultivation base, this person's strength is unfathomable. Qing'er, let's eat dog meat hot pot tonight. Look at it, Shui, this knife technique looks ordinary, but the sliced ingredients seem to be reborn again. And did you see that wolf? If I am not mistaken, it's the rarest one among the monsters, sky-devouring demon wolf. What Master means, he's going to use the demon wolf as his food? If we really eat it, the demon race won't rest easy. I am afraid that the rest of his life will be chased to death by the demon wolf clan. Those who dare to do this are probably not limited to the realm of Martial Emperor. In the rebellion of the gods and demons, it was the demon wolves who dragged the attack of 30,000 Buddhas with the power of the clan that allowed the defeated demon clan to survive. Cultivators, are they all right? Look, the demon wolf broke free. Ready to fight to the death. Please don't eat me. The demon wolf surrendered and begging for mercy? You look just a little bit like the one I raised before I crossed, be my pet. Senior, he let go of the demon wolf at the last moment. He is really kind. Master, this is not the time to be moved. In this way, perhaps borrowing a magic weapon from an expert is not a problem. Besides, this knife has just stunned the demon wolf who is at the pinnacle of martial arts. With all due respect, I, Lan Shui, beg you to lend me this knife to save my sect from extinction. Huh. Idiot, you're exposing your greed like this. Senior. He is not happy anymore. If you want to borrow it, take it, It's not a valuable thing. What's up, take it, I can make 2 or 3 kitchen knives a day. Thank you. It seems that heaven's blessings is still on our side, my Qishan sect. They are too pitiful, so poor that they can't even afford a kitchen knife. Ning Xuanwu, you're dead. Xuanwu sect. Master's retreat is over, quickly prepare meals. Xuanwu ancestor Ning Xuanwu. No need, bring in the messenger from Qishan Gate, I want to see him. Others, leave. Yes. Xuanwu sect, secret room. Greetings, Master Xuanwu, I've heard a lot about you, I'm Yuwijia. Don't be hypocritical, just say something. Yes. This subordinate is here to tell you today. What you worried about the day before yesterday has indeed happened. Enlightened Master, the ancestor of Qianshan has stepped into the realm of Martial King not long ago. As everyone knows, I have been in the realm of Martial King for more than 30 years. He is nothing more than a toddler who can just walk. Presumably, if it's just this, you wouldn't have come here at this late night. Let's talk about the important point. Yes. Earlier today, Qianshan hurried back from the outside and summoned all his disciples to the square. Senior, what happened to the master? Why does he want us to gather so late? I don't know, he just said it's a trial. The Qianshan sect test jewel is extremely tough and indestructible. Even with a heavy blow with a magic weapon, it'll leave only a few scratches. Elder Zhu. No need to be polite. A broken kitchen knife? What's the point of trying? Master is under too much pressure, call the doctor in advance. Damn it, talking coldly to my face, these wide-eyed wolves. However, the power of this knife is still unknown, it better to do it gently first. What the hell? Dog, look, what a spectacular meteor swarm. The meteor is spreading and flying towards us, stupid woman. This powerful martial intent and coercion is obviously a peerless magic weapon. When did these cultivators possess it? This is a shooting star. I wish to sit in the harem with cootless women, have a lot of money, so if I want to eat I only need to open my mouth, and if I want to wear clothes I only need to stretch out my hands. The following prayers omit 1,000 words. This, what the hell is this? Master, our Qianshan sect is saved. I really tried it just now. I didn't hit hard at all. The power of this knife is too domineering. I love it. However, don't use it until you have to. This knife is beyond my control. Master Yi who made this knife probably is above the realm of martial ancestor. The day after tomorrow, I'll wait for Xuanwu's sect and fight to the death. Based the talent of Qishan, he couldn't break through so quickly. The same is true for that magic weapon. Someone must be behind him to help him. Shouldn't we do something? The poison of ice toad has been attacking your body for 3 days. This is your reward for tip-off today. Work hard. After it's done, I'll set you free. Thank you for your kindness. Linger, follow me to the sword graveyard. I can't wait, Master. Ling Yaoer, a female disciple of Xuanwu sect. Sword grave. Brother, the Master instructed us when he was alive, the soul dementing sword in this sword graveyard must never be unsealed. Stop talking nonsense, open it for me, that's what you said, don't regret it. I didn't do anything yet. Master, I didn't expect the magic weapon sealed in this sword graveyard to be so dangerous. Linger, this is just the beginning. After eradicating the Qianshan Gate, regardless of the gods or demons, everyone will kneel beneath my feet. Don't ever doubt my ambition. I'm going to use the magic weapon to defeat the magic weapon. Jiangping City is all empty? Where can we find medical supplies? It's less than 4 hours before the decisive battle with Xuanwu sect. Even without us, Master can definitely. This kind of duel will eventually affect mortals. Alas, it's okay if they all escaped, even if they encounter a little spiritual power, they will die on the spot. Dear folks and elders, we have found a good place to watch the game. Yeah, I have been waiting for this game for a long time. Although I don't know who is fighting, but there are so many people who want to watch this kind of fight. This location is the highest point around Jiangping City, and it can be seen at a glance no matter where it is. Those who want to borrow binoculars please line up, 1 gold for single use, grab it. Time limited offer. Master Yi, I want 1. Lu Qianshan, I didn't expect you to have the courage to attend the battlefield. Humph, today, who'll live and who'll die is not certain. Ouch. Master. Don't come. Sure enough, my realm is already far behind Ning Xuanwu. If I hadn't been promoted to the realm of Martial King after reading Master Yi's book, I would have been unable to fight now. Now I can only pin my hope on Lu Qingshan. I know what you're up to. Show it up, your magic weapon. What? How does he know? Do you think I'll let your sneak attack succeed? Soul-Eated Sword. The Soul-Eater Sword, which can only be used once by consuming decades of life, can easily erode the spiritual power of any weapon. The weapons below the holy objects are like a handful of weapons in front of it. Ordinary kitchen knife. The Qingshan gate is over. No matter what weapon it is, it will be restrained by the Soul-Eater Sword. It's really a kitchen knife. What a broken knife can even do, kill the pigs. The dignified ancestor of Qingshan unexpectedly turned into a fool who uses a knife to fight against the Soul-Eater Sword. That literally made me laugh. Come on, show me how strong your magic weapon, broken kitchen knife, is. Damn, I've lost my momentum. This knife in my hand, after all, I borrowed it from Master Yi. If its spiritual power is eaten away by Soul-Eater Sword and it becomes an ordinary kitchen knife. Master Yi, what should I do? Hang in there. How can you give up so easily? You've finished fighting so quickly. I've made more than a dozen binoculars for nothing. It's up to you how much I can make. The binoculars are all rented out, and I don't know what exactly is going on down there. Who's with whom? What's the situation? It's Master Yi. He actually brought so many people to the battlefield to cheer me on. Besides, I just heard Master Yi encouraging me. My God, what a supreme encouragement this is. And I was so timid in front of the enemy that I almost insulted the honor of this knife. Shameful. I know what to do. What's the matter? Planning on cutting the cans? Come on, then. Usual ordinary knife attack. That broken kitchen knife actually smashed the Soul-Eater Sword with just a single attack. Master. The earth is at stake. Master is in trouble. Go and protect him. Take advantage of the situation, kill the Xuanwu sect and send them back to their lair today. Yes, Master Zhu. Don't chase them. Master, but now is the good chance to destroy the Xuanwu sect. Lan Shui, look, Master Yi just stood there and watched silently. If we contra fighting, I am afraid he'll be displeased. Master Yi, who doesn't care about fame and fortune, lent me this artifact. Why? Do you know? In my inference, Master Yi don't want the destruction of either side. What Senior wants is balance. He wants us to check and keep balance between two sides in order to protect the peace of the people of Jiangping. With such a mind and heart, he is very worthy to be upheld and respected for the rest of our lives. Compared to him, we're just the creatures as small as ants. Is this over? Master Yi, I am going to plow the field. I have to breastfeed the baby, so I am going first. We can go down the mountain by ourselves. Don't go, everyone. There is still more. Soon there will be a fight between Godzilla and King Kong. It'll be amazing. The guys down there, can't they last a little longer? I have got so much in here. If you don't fight, how am I supposed to do business? Brother Yifeng, why are you here? Panning? What's up? Are you here to meet your childhood sweetheart today? You misunderstood. I am just here by order of my master to find a man of high repute. Master? I know what you mean. But I'm sorry, you're a good person. I have joined Qingshan's sect with the help of a senior. You know, it's absolutely impossible for me to join Qingshan's sect with my qualifications. It has always been my dream to be able to enter the Qingshan gate and learn martial arts practices. So I promised senior that I'll never interact with other men in the future. Goodbye. Let's not meet again in the future. Junior sister, have you found someone up there? There is only one mortal. I asked you to find that expert, but you ended up playing with other guys around. What about the promise you made to me? Brother you, let me explain. That guy is just a cheap martial arts hall owner. He can only daydream all day, and write some shit and unreasonable martial arts secrets. How can he be better than you? If it wasn't for a coincidence, I would bother to care about him. Good brother. Don't be angry, you are the only one in my heart. Humph, stupid woman, looking for someone is incompetent. If it wasn't for your looks, even ghosts wouldn't bother to care about you. Blame that damn expert. If it weren't for him to get in the way, how could Ning Xuanwu, who slaughtered the entire sword family single-handedly, lose? I have to do something quickly, otherwise when Xuanwu's sect master recovers from his injury, he'll definitely be angry with me. Brother you, are you okay? Wait, martial arts hall books. Lao Lanxue bought a martial art book from a certain martial arts hall in Jiangping that helped Lu Qingshan break through? Could it be? Inger, did you just say that guy owns a martial art hall? His usual hobby is writing books, right? Yes, but he's just a mortal. Wonderful. If he is really an expert, I just need to sit back and watch Xuanwu sect fight with him. On the contrary, it is just right to use him as the object of Xuanwu sect to vent out their anger. After all, he's a mortal. Don't blame me for being cruel. You'll be my scapegoat, and this fate, you deserve it. Heaven turned out to be helping me too. I am so pissed off. Yuwijia, you haven't found anything yet, and you brought yourself to the door. Forgive me. I already found out that Lauer and Qin Shan got the knife from an expert in Jiangping City. This person owns a martial arts gym in Jiangping City, although other information has not been found yet. But as long as you look for it, you'll definitely find it. Humph, that's bullshit. If there was any high-level martial art expert living in Jiangping City, how's that possible that I don't know him yet? I want to see which martial expert is helping Lu Qishan. Master, Linger is willing to investigate this matter. No, you and I have other plans. I have already chosen someone for this matter. Wu Qin. Although there are usually restrictions on you, but now is the time when you're needed. You know what to do, right? Leave it to me, Master. Yifeng Martial Art Gym. The boss hasn't been out of his room for 3 days. It seems that woman really hurt the boss. I haven't seen boss in a few days, and the room is already in such a mess. It seems that the boss is really sad. It's unbearable to be so infatuated to end up like this. Boss, don't worry, since Zhongqing is here, I'll never let you fall like this. Boss, I might be able to help. Are you going to help? I was going to give you a barbecue, but you want to work. He's not like being hurt at all. Wait. It's too early for me to say. The boss must be too sad but don't want to show it to me. I get it. It's a pity that I am a boy and can't help the boss. Emotional. What about your love? You mean Pingying, she's just my childhood sweetheart. Women will only affect the speed at which I make money, and by the way, the speed at which I can barbecue. Alright, go and sell the books. I want to change the carriage next month. It's all up to you. What are you waiting for? Go and work hard. What kind of books are these? Just look at it. It's so strange. Stories of men from 3 countries, the story of a group of women and a man, the story of 3 women and 105 men, the story of 4 monsters and a man. Can it really be sold? The suburbs of Jiangping City. Help, somebody help me. Humph, idiot, even if the King of Heaven comes, he can't save you. Humph, only if the taste is good, it can fill the stomach. I really hope that the guy who runs the martial art gym can satisfy me. Young people have to be forgiving. I advise you not to go to Jiangping City anymore. I'm on my way to Jiangping City to pay visit to an old acquaintance. You are not allowed to mess around. Don't fucking kidding me, old man? This old has a realm above martial king. A martial artist cultivating evil spirit. But how did he escape from the blow just now? Wait a minute, what that kid just pulled out. Sacred stone. If the treasure of the emperor falls into the hands of such evil cultivator, I am afraid a small city like Jiangping is probably going to suffer. Fortunately, I had this treasure with me, otherwise, I would have died just now. I killed all the people in the other martial arts gym. This should be the last one. It's not a problem for me at all. Is this shitty martial art gym your home? Show me what you're capable of. Sacred stone, an evil object used by the founding ancestor of the Xuanwu sect when he killed the immortals. Even in the face of attacks from the higher realms, it can turn the odds in your favor. Master, why didn't you send me? Wu Qin has my sacred stone in his hands. Even if there is an accident, the sacred stone can protect him from any worries. We just need to wait for Wu Qin to bring good news. This martial art gym does not even have a name, and it's totally a garbage. He literally stepped over the threshold without another glance because of a broken plaque. So where do we start destroying next? Under his means, there is no other end, only crushing. That's hell of a pressure. Are you trying to kill me? Fortunately, I can do everything with it. What the hell? Who dropped this stone? This stone is really beautiful. Let's use this to mend this spot. The size is just right. Brother E, when I first started, I thought I was on the same level as you. But when I observe closely, I can't see through you. How come this old man is here again? Of course you can't see through me. I taught you this chess. I have come here to play many times, but I still can't see his true cultivation. There are so many secret techniques in Xinjiang continent. but he cultivated a technique that made others unable to see through his cultivation, and he did not exaggerate it in the slightest. But if there were such a person, then it would have been impossible to be unknown person in the cultivation world. Is he really better than me? It's your turn, checkmate. Hey, when? At what time? Sacred stone? Has that evil person been executed on the spot by Brother E? Using such a valuable treasure to block the threshold is like saying, I can pull this thing out at will, but what about you? Thank you for letting me win. Based on his cultivation, he should know the value of this sacred stone, but he still tramples on the treasure like this. Whether it's scheming or a chess game, this person is a bit more powerful than I thought, and with all the hints he's made, this is a different level of competition. No wonder he can be so confident, but you seem to underestimate me. Brother E, help me look at this. My back is itchy, help me scratch it with a sacred weapon, rake. Impressed, I didn't just exhaust my possessions but even lost half of my life in order to obtain this treasure, seven-tooth holy rake. It's rusty, throw it away, it must be very inconvenient to do farm work. I should have discovered. It turns out that you've been looking for me to play chess again and again, and you have deliberately lost to me so that I can help you repair your farm tools. This guy actually insulted the artifact I'm so proud of. Don't get excited. Farming is not easy. In the end, it's the only thing to make a living for a farmer, and it's strange not to be anxious when something goes wrong with the rake. Just wait a moment for me. Well, since you look down on my seven-tooth holy rake so much, then I want to see what else you can come up with that can be compared to my seven-tooth holy rake. Martial Arts Gym Forging House. Boss, the grandfather who borrowed the kitchen knife earlier, wants to see you. The cook at Qingshan Farmhouse? They said they have come to pay their respects. Respect? Let them in first. I'll come as soon as I have finished forging the farm tools. Master, is there really anyone living in this shabby place? Why do I feel? Shut up. Put away your little temper in front of an expert. You've also seen the power of that knife. If Master E is unhappy, the consequences will be disastrous. You're too exaggerating. Sacred stone. The treasure of Xuanwu sect founder, being used to mend the threshold. Master, wait for me. I suspect there is something wrong with the origin of the boss here. Why don't we go? What nonsense, keep your eyes open and see clearly. Take a good look, what are you looking at? Dragon? Small scenes, don't panic. Obviously you are the most flustered. This, impossible, could it be that I am blinded, and this is the seven-tooth holy rake. According to legend, this magic weapon was used by the Nine Heavens profound goddess to eradicate the demons in Xinjiang. No, it's impossible, how could this be real? This is not fake, this is the seven-tooth holy rake. That person also exudes the same martial intent as the rake. This holy rake should be his. People who can use sacred weapons since ancient times are at least above the realm of martial emperor. This person looks a bit like the man who slaughtered the 6th town of Xinjiang. But he has been missing for 30 years, I don't think it's such a coincidence. You too. Are you here to find Brother E? Come and have a cup of tea. Brother E? Yes. Huh, he agreed. Teacher, let's hand over the knife and gift to the expert and leave. I am afraid it's too late. It's not the right time. Finally it's finished. Not bad, this feels really good. I can't believe he actually restored a semi-holy weapon to the true holy weapon. How did he do that? With a holy weapon, you can dominate the world, just who is he? Why is he walking straight towards us? Master, what should we do? Don't panic, look at that person. This person saw such a spectacular scene but he could still. His heart is as still as water. Damn, he actually forged my broken holy weapon directly into a true holy weapon. This is the moment I realize how ridiculous the previous competitive comparison was. It's not for free, but don't worry, I'll give you a 50% discount. Even if you give me a discount on this holy weapon, I can't afford it. I have already spent my entire fortune just to obtain this slightly damaged seven-tooth holy rake, and lost half of my life in exchange for it. I am afraid I can't take this rake today. What wrong, old man Wu? Not enough money. Not a single gold coin. Poor thing. It's just a rake. If you don't have enough money, I'll give it to you for free. You called this just a rake? Brother E, no, Mr. E, please accept my bow. I just only fixed your farm tool. What's going on? Mr. E, your kindness is etched in my heart. Maybe you won't need me for the rest of your life. But I, Wu Yonghong, swear on my life, if you have any use for me, I'll gladly die. He really is one of the 4 madmen who slaughtered the 6th town of Xianjiang. I vow in the name of heaven and earth, if there is a violation, I will be destroyed. The old man who is on his deathbed, doing something like that, well, this is really embarrassing to watch. I can't believe I saw the vows of heaven and earth in this lifetime. I have no regrets in this life. Vows of heaven and earth? Master, what is this? This vow is a kind of contract that can only be signed by martial emperor existence. With heaven and earth as evidence, once signed, an absolute contract that cannot be violated. How terrifying is the realm of Mr. Yi's cultivation base is that such a powerful person took the vows of heaven and earth. Mr. E, the contract has been established. No matter what you want me to do, I will do it. You really will do whatever I want? Of course. Mr. E, I know that you are man of honor and you don't need me, but the contract has already been signed. I'll repay you for this kindness, Mr. E. The mountains will never change. The water will always flow long, just like that we'll see each other again. Alas, what a stupid middle-aged old man. Actually, I don't care about the heaven contract of the city slaughter demon. This kind of thing can only be done by Master E. By the way, you two, what are you here for? You're here to give a gift? You're too polite. This glass ball, the workmanship is pretty good. Is our Qinshan treasure flame, or just a glass ball in your eyes? It feels warm, not bad, it can be used as a warm baby in winter. It's great that Master E liked it, but I just feel that there is a slight gap in my heart. I just wrote a new novel here, so I'll give it to you as a gift in return. Flying Snow Shoots the White Deer? I can't be wrong, this book is full of pure martial arts. It's because of this, Master was promoted. The farmhouse is still busy, we're leaving now, thank you, Mr. E. Hey, Zhu Yun, what are you doing? With this book, I'll be able to break through immediately. Could it be that they are my first fans? Boss, the carriage is ready. Tada, it's a pleasure to be at your service. Zhongqing, how can we have so much money? Didn't I ask you to find a donkey cart? Since you're going out, Zhongqing must prepare the best carriage for you. There is another poor guy in the world. Whatever, when I come back, maybe I'll become a billionaire. Billionaire? Boss, what are you going to do this time? You'll know when I come back. Qishan Gate. Now is not the time to retreat. I was going to decline, but how can you take the book without my permission? Besides, the pure martial arts intent in this book are all virtual, supreme. I am afraid you won't be able to grasp it. This water is deep. Then you let it go. Want to grab my book? Didn't you not believe me when I told you about this expert before? How can I know that there will be a great power in the little jumping city? In ancient times, jumping was the place where the immortal families practiced. It's sufficient to say that this is not an ordinary place. What does this have to do with Senior? I think he might be in the next big game. Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. Now my financial situation is beyond any help. If this deal happens, there is another poor guy in the world. Master E, you're here again? Yes. Boss Ma wants you to go to the guest room. Master E, please have some tea. I have read your novel, it's really wonderful, especially the Stardust versus Taurus part. I don't remember writing that part, did you even read it? Those of us who do business of hundreds of millions of dollars respect cultural people the most. The last time you promised me to continue printing my book. Oh, want me to print those silly fairy tales again? That's quite unnecessary. After all, we're a large chamber of commerce, and there's a bunch of people down there pointing at me to feed, and stuff like that doesn't pay off. Chairman of Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce Mao Lin Mortals. Just think about it, gives me a headache, don't you think I'm right? I am a more straightforward person, so don't take it personally. Should I give you some money to try elsewhere? You have saved my life and I'll definitely help you if I can. No need. Master E, come and sit again next time. Your shitty books are nothing more than a little piece of junk. Daddy, who was that person just now? Yuna, why are you here? Dad, you promised to introduce me to the author of Dream of Red Mansions. Why hasn't there been any news yet? Was that him just now? Day by day she's getting addicted to this shit. I am afraid she's not even learning about business at all. That person will not continue publishing books here. Why didn't the sales volume of Dream of the Red Mansions makes a lot of money for the Chamber of Commerce? He's just a poor peasant, if I didn't help him, where would he have a chance to publish a book? Yuna, you have to know that this thing is like a drop in the bucket compared to the center of gravity of our Chamber of Commerce. You'd better study business from the seniors of the Chamber of Commerce. Study business? I know you want me to do business, but I don't like doing business at all. Besides, even if I want to do business, my reading will not affect it. Don't say another word. Take her away. Now is the critical period of competition with Baofeng Chamber of Commerce. Send in the accounts from the previous few days, and don't let her out until she checked all of them out. Dad. Ugh, life is not easy for everyone. Mystery? Why are you here? You guys? I see, the book you came up with was rejected by the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. I didn't expect that you wrote all the popular novels in Jiangping City. It just happened that my uncle told us to deliver these fruits to you. Speaking of novels, sister, haven't you been enjoying reading them recently? And you said, shut up. It hurts, sister. I will never let your admiration for his literary skills get in the way. Take it out. My eyes, this again, little girl, you must cure your constitution. You can eat as much as you like. Then I'll gladly take this. I didn't expect Master Yi to be the author. I didn't expect his heart to be so delicate, soft and firm, that family and sect affairs, as well as the love of his disciple, could all come together in one person. If that's the case, why don't I do something nice? Mr. Yi, I have a way to help you publish your book. Why don't you come with me? Really, you can publish my books? Well, of course, my father is the chairman of the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce. Publishing a book is just a matter of minutes. That's a great move, sister. I understand that Mr. Yi is so out of the ordinary, and so far into the world that he has always been reluctant to reveal his identity. Which is why he encountered such confusion. But I have one small condition. Give my sister Shui a kiss and I'll publish a book for you. How about it? Give my sister a kiss and I'll publish the book for you. How about it? This is the first time I have heard this kind of request. I have been single for many years. I finally have a chance to get in touch with this sister. Yes, today I'll say goodbye to my first kiss. Welcome the bright moments of life. Tears? But since you have proposed it, I'll sacrifice my kiss for you. The truth is that color is emptiness, and emptiness is color. Come on. Color is emptiness and emptiness is color. This is the supreme state. There are 3,000 worlds, each has its own way of cultivation. Rumor has it that there is double cultivation method, mutual contact of skin, the yin and yang are connected, and the breathing between the two help each other, which can double enhance the realm. Mr. Yi's heart is full of love. Because I am weak, he shed tears out of pity. Mr. Yi is willing to use this method to help me improve. But I was just thinking about some nonsense. The junior sister was reckless, she don't know what's good or bad, and she made such an excessive request to Mr. Yi. Mr. Yi, you are a man of great wisdom, and it is our honor to help you, and we dare not have any ulterior motives. Please forgive me, sir. Sister, what are you talking about? Mr. Yi is willing to do it, but now you're unwilling. I'm not against it, I mean, it's not too much. No need to say more, sir. Lan Shui knows she's unworthy. Now let's go to the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce with us to discuss the book publishing. It's okay, that's all right, it doesn't matter. Sure enough, there is no such thing as a good thing in the world. Baofeng Chamber of Commerce. I heard that Lear brought a friend back, so why don't you introduce him to Dad? Father. Yin Xiong, chairman of Baofeng Chamber of Commerce, mortals. Father, I am back. Daughter, you've grown up, so it's better to learn to control yourself. Why, do you feel bad about your floor tiles again? This was just changed. Come on, get up, don't let the guests laugh. Mr. Yi, please try this. This is my favorite dish, dragon beard crisp. Wow, your pastries are so exquisite. I think Mr. Yi has extraordinary temperament. I would like to ask the niece, who is this Mr. Yi? Uncle, I can't reveal too much about Mr. Yi's identity, but you must remember, even if it is my respected master, he have to call him Mr. Yi. Unexpectedly, she brought me such a great Buddha, a person respected by the sect leader of Qishan. How is the refreshment, Mr. Yi? Are they satisfying your appetite? It's very delicious, thank you for your hospitality. I dare not be. My daughter is fortunate enough to meet Mr. Yi. It's the blessing for my Ying family. I'm aware why you're here, but please don't worry. Butler, starting today, Baofeng Chamber of Commerce will do its best to help Mr. Yi publish books. Whether it is typesetting, handwriting, and printing, we must do our best. If there are any errors, You're the one responsible for it. Master, but currently our Chamber of Commerce focuses on jewelry, gold and silver, and supplies for cultivators. Right now is the critical moment for the classification of the first-tier Chamber of Commerce. If you're distracted by publishing a book, the market will be easily invaded by the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. You dare teach me how to do things? Chairman Yin, this is unnecessary. It's the original business of your Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Yi, don't need to worry too much. In fact, our Chamber of Commerce is preparing to open up the cultural market. It just happened that Mr. Yi brought the book. This is a great opportunity, and I am very happy to ask for it. Is it? But why does that sound like ad hoc decision? Thank you very much. A few days later, under the full operation of the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce, a book called The Supreme Treasure and Zixia Fairy was born in Jiangping. The love, hatred, and the enmity of the two protagonists in the book aroused the resonance of countless people, and the first edition of the book was quickly swept away. As a result, a book-chasing craze emerged in the city and even spread to the outside of the city. Love you for 10,000 years. In this world, only Mr. Yi can write. Swear, what happened in the sect when I was in retreat? It looks like everyone is just slacking around, and there were only a few disciples on the martial arts field. This is probably related to Mr. Yi's book. Now looking at the entire Jiangping, almost everyone has this book. Seeing people utterly intoxicated, how can they still have a mind to practice? Mr. Yi's book? I'll be in retreat for 2 days. I am leaving the sect affairs in your care. Didn't you just come out of retreat? The popularity of the book has an unprecedented phenomenon of bazaar in Jiangping City. I wonder when my hero will step on the colorful, auspicious clouds to marry me? If one day I'll meet my true love, I'll say those 3 words to her. If there's a deadline for this love, I hope it's 10,000 years. All right. It's our turn. Look at that person, he looks like a dog. Almost there. Deduct his rent. Qishan sect's disciple martial master realm, Yuwujia spy. I've never seen a mortal jump like that. The mortals of Jiangping City are really a bunch of comfortable salted fish. Speaking of which, we have searched for so long but we haven't found any clue of Brother Wuchen. I'm afraid it's a waste of time to wait any longer. Why don't you just come back to reality? I'm afraid the old man has another move in store for us. Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. As we all know, there can only be one first-level Chamber of Commerce in a city, and now it's just the right time for the Chamber of Commerce to be ranked. Now, thanks to the books, the revenue of Baofeng Chamber of Commerce is 20% higher than ours this month, not to mention, their reputation has also risen. If we don't find a way to suppress it, the title of first-class Chamber of Commerce will fall to someone else. In a moment of carelessness, I missed a good opportunity, and it was picked up by Baofeng Chamber of Commerce. That old thief Yin Xiong must be laughing at me right now. I heard that the author of the book had come to the chairman at the beginning to discuss about cooperation in publishing the book, but the chairman sent him away. Why does the chairman's decision make the entire Chamber of Commerce pay for it? If we lose the selection of the first-level Chamber of Commerce due to this, then I'm afraid that your position as the chairman will be. I am the chairman of this Chamber of Commerce, and I have my own ways to solve things. Someone prepare a gift. Follow me to visit Mr. Yi. Martial Arts Gym Kitchen. Boss, didn't you say that when the book is sold, we can eat meat? Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to make tofu taste like meat. Now that the book has been published, there'll be some money. They wouldn't be more stingy than the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce, right? Am I being hasty? On behalf of Baofeng Chamber of Commerce, I, the butler of Yin family, have come to see Mr. Yi. Zhongqing, remember, cooking is not based on ingredients, but on ideas. That's what cooking is all about. So you're here, you've come just in time. I was just about to cook. Where's the money? If you don't have a money box, you should at least have a money plate, money bag, money string. Is Mr. Yi blaming me for being too late? Mr. Yi, forgive me. This is an exclusive deposit card prepared by the Chamber of Commerce for you. Inside are 100,000 gold coins from last month's book sales. 100,000? For me? It's so exciting. Every month from now on, the Chamber of Commerce will deposit the monthly book sales into this card on time. This subtle expression, is it too little? Then I won't bother you, sir. I'd better hurry back and report Mr. Yi's attitude to the chairman. You take care. Come and play sometime. Holy shit, 100,000. And this is only 1 month's income. I'm touched. I've finally experienced the happiness of rich people. Friends, on this joyous day, let's dance. Lightman, Put the word Richmond on the big screen for me. How come Chairman Mao is here to visit my place? I'm sorry, I came here without notifying you, but I just wanted to apologize to Mr. E for what happened last time. Here is the whole 1,000 gold coins, please accept it. This is a year's income of an ordinary people, can you still not be impressed? Chairman Mao, say things directly. What the fuck is this old man up to now? Like hell I'll trust you, this old man is really bad. Now is the era of cultural renaissance. Although the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce has a big business, it can't just take its roots, we should follow the trend and seek new development. So I plan to continue to cooperate with you, Mr. E, and the Chamber of Commerce will do everything in its power to help you publish the books. To cooperate with you. Chairman Mao's remarks are not correct. You told me personally that there is no benefit in publishing the book, so I think Chairman Mao still focuses on the interests of the Chamber of Commerce. You see, I did say something wrong that day. How can Mr. E take my full of nonsense to heart? I believe Mr. E is definitely not a stingy person. No, I just took Chairman Mao's words to heart. And I, Foam, am a stingy person. It's better for Mr. E to speak a little more affectionately. If you don't cooperate with us, what kind of price do you think your book will fetch? If you don't have much to say, please go back, I won't stay long. No, I'm not very good at talking. I didn't mean to offend Mr. E, so I'll listen to you. How much does it cost to cooperate with us? It's not a good idea to stop and force someone in the middle of the day. It's not good for your status. Final price, 10,000 gold, the whole 10,000 gold coins, is the money you cannot earn in 10 years. If that's not enough, then your appetite might be a little too big, right? 10,000? 10,000 gold coin, is it a lot? No, it's not. Baojiang Chamber of Commerce was so willing to give him a few top-level deposit cards. The minimum deposit on this card is 100,000 gold. See a guest off. Ha, it's so cool, yes. Master, the people who went to Jingpiang City to find out the information has reported, there is no trace of Elder Marshal Brother Wu Qin in Jiangping City. There's definitely something wrong. Where is Wu Feng? Master, the disciple is here. You go down the mountain to have a look, find Wu Qin and join together, and then come back and report to me. Nothing will go wrong, right? With the cloak of swiftness on his body, there is no rival for Wu Feng in speed. Even if someone can detect his movements, they could not see his real body. No one can hurt him. Wan Kai, take good care of the house. I'll bring you bones when I comes back from the celebration party. You really treat me like a dog? I, the heaven-devouring demon wolf, if it's not for my injuries, I wouldn't be trapped here. Who knows which day he suddenly want to stew a dog hot pot. Good boy, love you. I really want to escape, although I have followed this man for so long, but I still can't imagine how powerful he really is. He can easily draw these divine weapon paintings which has such a monstrous martial intent. It is clear that with these paintings here, there are few people in the world who could actually harm this place. And yet I'm left to guard the house. This is really confusing for dogs. What a powerful pressure. Selling candy. Insolent mortal. This is the only martial arts gym left in the city. I can feel the last vestiges of Brother Wu Qin in here. Is he dead? It seems that the person we are looking for is here. Then I will completely destroy this place, and then I'll kill that person. Today I'm going to kill everyone in this place. No one will be left alive. As I am now, I can't beat him. What is this? What's happening? Humph. I was so scared. I finally understand. The senior martial arts and cultivation has reached the realm of martial god, and is simply beyond my prying eyes. Not only did he never really hurt me, but he protected me in every moment of crisis. He left me here to nurture my wounds with martial intent, and using all kinds of humiliation to refine my mind. Remorse in the heart is useless. I will try to be a good dog. If I can't handle being a dog, then how can I become a king? This is the real intention of the senior. Watching the door for the seniors is the greatest opportunity of my dog's life. Completely dogged. Baofeng Chamber of Commerce. Now it's time for the Chamber of Commerce to be ranked. Mystery has been a blessing to us, not to mention the profits. The influence and reputation alone can give our Chamber of Commerce a lot of points. Then we must not offend Mystery. With him in, the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce will never be our opponent. Yeah, you're right. Last time the butler came back, he reported to me that Mr. E seemed reluctant to take a share of 100,000 gold coins, so I'm willing to give Mr. E an increase in his share, so as not to make any big mistake. I suggest that, in addition to the cost, our Chamber of Commerce will take only 10%, and all other shares should be given to Mr. E. Okay, then it's decided. The master told me to maintain a good relationship with Mr. E, in this way, it couldn't be better. There is no trace of Wuchen, and the guy looking for the martial arts gym has not yet returned. If this matter is not concluded, it is possible that Ning Xuanwu will be angry with me. Wrap all of these up for me. Total price is 103 taels. But you can pay exactly 100 taels. Will you be paying in cash or in checks? A mere mortal dared to charge me a high price. I don't think you need to keep this hand anymore. Lord, my lord, please forgive me. Here I will settle the account again for you. Yi Feng, did you not understand what I said last time? It's best if you and I don't see each other again. Don't get me wrong, I was just passing by. If you didn't stop me, I would have never seen you. He is really pissing me off. You've been with me for so long, but you still can't get rid of your old dirty relationships, can you? Brother Wu Jie, how could I possibly look at a lowly, poor and ant-like mortal like him? I would rather die than have anything to do with him. No need to explain, let me kill him directly. Mr. Yi, you don't have to act. You fool, if you provoke Mr. Yi's wrath, I'm afraid the entire Qingshan sect will cease to exist. Sister, you're so fucking cool. Why is Luo Lanxue here? It hurts. Is that so? Brother Wu Jie. Mr. Yi, I'm really sorry to have startled you. Fortunately, you arrived in time and saved me from a disaster. What wrong? What's going on? Why would the personal disciple of the master of Qingshan sect be so respectful to a mortal like Yi Feng and even fight for him? Senior, give me your name. I hope Mr. Yi will bear with me. The chairman will definitely give you a satisfactory answer. Disciple Pinging of the Outer Sect Xian Hall, which is under the management of Elder Fang of the Outer Sect, and I have just joined the Qingshan sect for 1 month. Your qualifications are simply not enough to enter our Qingshan sect. Who is so bold that allowed you to join the Qingshan sect without authorization? From today, you have been expelled from Qingshan sect. Why? Is it because of that mortal, that Yi Feng? Shut up. I warn you, if you dare to provoke Mr. Yi again, especially in the name of Qingshan sect, I'll erase your entire existence from this world. In order to join the Qingshan sect, I have paid countless amounts. But now I've lost everything because of Yi Feng, a man who was abandoned by me. No, I have to find out what the hell is going on. Xuanwu sect. Meditation is the foundation of realm of enlightenment. I can hear that your breath is disturbed. Do you have something in your mind? Master, we have always suspected that the expert in Jiangping City is a blindfold put out by the Qingshan sect, so we sent Elder Marshal Brother Wuchen and Wufeng to investigate. But now when I think about it, I think it was a careless move. After all, the magic weapon that old man Qingshan suddenly revealed was indeed extraordinary. If it's really an expert who helped him, then with two brothers' indispensable temperament, they will definitely rush to the door to kill him. If that's the case, whoever is able to create that kind of divine weapon, how can Jing Wuchen and Jing Wufeng alone be his opponents? Therefore, Master, I think it's better to let this disciple personally go down to the mountain to find out. Be careful. Waiter. How can I help you, my dear guest? I heard that you know everything about Jiangping City. Let me ask you, there is a person here who can write books and also runs a martial arts gym. Do you know who it is? This information is not easy to find, and it's not for free. What did you just say? What? It's no big deal. That person's name is Yi Feng. Would you like me to show you the way, dear guest? Wang Kai, look what I brought you back. Enjoy. So disgraceful. Wu Feng's bone. This bone, could it be? No wonder, so he stole the meat from someone else's house and had enough. You left a bone for me to see it. Do you want me to praise you? The senior even knew what happened yesterday. He told me to take good care of the house. But in fact, he let me see that scene on purpose, to let me know that this is what happened if I don't obey. Boss, look, what is this? A rag. The house has not been cleaned for a long time, so let's use it to wipe the dust. Also, don't miss the pillars and plaques outside the door. Yes. Alas, compared to demolition of the house, it's not a big problem to pull some garbage into the house, right? I have finally realized the true intention of the senior. It's a pity to throw this bone away. Go, Pikachu, let's use it as a toy. Huh, what's the matter with this girl? What's going on? Hey girl, are you alright? Why don't you come in and sit down? I'm not a very good doctor, but I know a little about medicine, and if you don't mind, I can help you check your pulse. It just so happens that we have some ready-made herbs at home. No, it's not necessary, I'm fine, so I won't bother you. I got it. Just now I saw you trying to pull out the bone from this dog's mouth. It turns out that this bone belongs to your family. After seeing only one bone left, she even vomited the blood. He actually saw right through me. He is a devil. Oh, there are only bones left. I can't pay you back like this. How about the market price? She's going away. That's not good. If you do something wrong, you should pay the price, so I'll record this account here for you. Her legs and feet are so good, it seems that the woman is really fine. With just a single glance he was able to see through that disguised martial spirit, and instantly cause her chi and blood to attack her heart. The senior has a deep mind and also a high level of cultivation, which is really impenetrable. Master, there is indeed an expert in Jiangping City, and both brothers have been killed by him. Yao Linger, tell us everything you found out, word by word, in detail. Elder Martial Brother Wuchen has no bones left, although Elder Martial Brother Wufeng still has a bone left because of the cultivation of the divine power of the clan. But that man was playing with it like a pet toy. Good. Such a tactic is to make Ning Xuanwu fear and at the same time make the world laugh at me. The only people who can succeed our clan are Yao Linger, Jing Wufeng, and Jing Wuchen, and that man is about to end our Xuanwu clan's future. That's going too far. What a disgrace. What about my two treasures? I hope that the master will not get angry. Your heaven-devouring stone has been used by that man to fill the steps. As for the swift cloak, he also used it as a rag to wipe the dust. Master, calm down. He's ruthless, even more ruthless than me. Ning Xuanwu, Linger, what else? Tell me about it more. That expert is very clever. Even though I was very careful and disguised, he still recognized me. He didn't kill me because he asked me to come back to deliver the message that if you do something wrong, you should pay the price, and he has written down this account. He wants to kill all of us, so should we just sit back and wait? Send out the order. All the masters of Xuanwu sect will go down the mountain with me. I will slaughter this man personally, and avenge Wufeng and Wuchen. At the same time, bring back the two greatest treasures of the Xuanwu sect, to wipe out the shame of the past. Jiangping City? Master, he is my dead soldier, Zhang San. I'll obey all the command of the sect leader. You go to that martial arts gym and find out what's inside, especially find out who's the master of that martial arts gym. I can't even see through the strength of that person, and he's not that simple. He's the kind of person who can catch you even by a single breath. Also, that person is very cunning, and that martial arts gym is full of murderous intent, so you must not show any hostility, otherwise you'll also suffer the same fate as Brother Wuchen and Wufeng. Disciple, remember. No, I seem to have overlooked something. That terrifying knife in Lu Qingshan's hand may also have been made by this person. If that's the case, his true strength must be far beyond that of a realm of a martial king. I'm afraid that he might have extraordinary powers. If someone provokes him, he will be angry. Don't worry, if you can't make it back, your family will be supported by Xuanwu sect. But if you dare to run away, I will send you and your family to the hell for reunion. It seems that Master has finally realized how terrifying our opponent really is. What if I make it back? If you can make it back, I'll directly promote you to become a direct disciple, and you are allowed to choose any one of all the elders in the sect to be your master. It's good to be alive if there is nothing to worry about. I'm enlightened. I love to work, clean up the martial arts gym, serve mystery. This child is really obedient. Oh, by the way, the weather was quite damp the other day, so let's take down the 18 paintings in the front hall and let them dry in the sun. However, let's just dry these paintings in the yard. It's not good if it gets blown away by the wind. Yes, boss. Although these paintings look useless, and they are not worth a lot of money, but it's still good to use them as an ornament to decorate the martial art gym. Excuse me, is anyone there? Boss, you lie down, I'll go ask what's the matter. The martial arts gym has been out of business for a while, so I'll go check it out myself. You have done so much work and worked hard. Go and get some rest. This martial art gym looks normal. It's no different from an ordinary martial arts gyms even. It's not as good as any other martial arts gyms. I can see from my eyes that this brother is a martial arts genius. It just so happens that our martial arts gym is offering a discount on registration these days. It looks like he's convinced. Hello, I would like to ask, Xuanwu sect, how do I get there? Xuanwu sect? Oh shit, I was so nervous that I accidentally blurted out. Xuanwu sect and him are already at odds, and at this point I will suffer the same fate as those two brothers. You! My life is over. Go out and turn right, then, you're there. I can't believe he's just here to ask for directions. He's seriously telling me how to get to the Xuanwu sect? Does he want to kill me slowly, or is it just a waste of his time to kill me? Even such a wise guy is looking down on my martial arts gym. My business is a failure. The more I look in his eyes, the more he look like a mortal. The speculation of Senior Sister Yao Linger and Master. I don't believe it. It's quite deserted here. I'm afraid you don't have many apprentices here, right? With this kind of sarcasm, if you are really a master, you will definitely show some behavior. That's not so much as a direct hit, and if there is no response, it means that this person is really not an expert. It's better to change your martial arts gym into a restaurant. At least it'll be a little more popular than it is now. Sure enough. This guy is clearly just a mortal. This martial arts gym is just an ordinary martial arts gym. What hidden murderous intent? This time, I'm definitely going to be promoted and become the direct disciple. It's pathetic to be stupid at such a young age. Greetings, Mr. E. I'm here to pay you respects with my friends. Martial Ancestor, Chu Shirquang. Martial Ancestor Sunjuga. Martial Ancestor Liamo Xia. Mr. E, we're not disturbing you, right? You don't have to be polite. Please follow me inside first. As expected of the people who rake the fields together with Old Man Wu, they all look very unique. Is this the hidden martial expert mystery that you mentioned? How can a mortal with no cultivation be worthy of inviting us ancestral martial arts masters in? Well, didn't you say that his martial arts gym has a signboard containing pure martial intent on the door? Where is the signboard? Ancestral martial brother, be careful what you say. You have seen my holy rake, and I have been kind enough to bring you here to pay a visit, and yet you put up a stink. If you don't believe me, please leave. Don't cause trouble here. Alright, you guys are more than 1,000 years old, and yet you guys are arguing like children. Look at the ground, isn't that heaven-shattering stone? What a terrifying man. It's at least a treasure of the imperial grade, something that even we, the ancestral masters, have to keep carefully. But he actually used it to mend the stone steps. This trip is not a loss. Brothers, that piece of cloth is a bit mysterious. It is also a treasure of imperial grade. Oh heaven, they're all holy relics. With this a person can easily buy mountains and also can establish a sect. Where did you find such a good stuff? Oh, it's just a rag. It looks a bit shabby, so I used it to clean the martial art gym. Greetings, Master E. We hope you didn't get offended by our surprise visit today. Please get up, we are all from the same city, so there is no need to be so polite. If the imperial grade treasures means nothing in his eyes, he must be a martial saint. And this is the last one. Oh my god, this feeling, it's amazing. Why are these guys so excited? Maybe because of their ugly appearance. They must have been rejected too many times before. Today, the martial arts gym has been cleaned, and it's a bit messy inside. Let's sit in the front hall. I asked my dear disciple to boil water and make tea. Just wait a moment, I'm going to get the chess pieces, so help yourselves. This pressure, what a powerful martial intent. I've never seen such a powerful martial intent before. The realm that I have been stuck for hundreds of years has also been loosened. It is also accompanied by the power of heaven. Martial saint, no, he must be an immortal warlord. What a surprise to have contact with an immortal warlord. No wonder we can't see through his cultivation. It turned out to be, he is an immortal from the upper world. No, this martial intent is too strong. I can't hold it anymore. If I sit here any longer, I'll go crazy. I can't hold out any longer either. What a pity. Don't be greedy, this is already a great opportunity. Are these old hag here to become mastery apprentices? They all look very old and scary. What are you guys doing outside the door? Today, we came in a hurry, our feet are still covered with mud, so we thought it's better to be outside. Yes. All right. They are all honest people who make living by doing farming, so let them be. Zhongqing, remember to hang up the signboard later. I'm going to prepare lunch. If these elders needs anything, take care of them. All right, boss. It turns out that every word of Mr. E has its own profound meaning. He knew that we would not be able to comprehend the martial intent of the front hall, so he ordered his disciple to hang up a signboard with a softer martial intent sign. Such kindness. Such a great grace. Crying makes you even more uglier. Sect Master, the dead soldier you sent out is back. He made it back. Great. I am honored to report to the Patriarch and to the elders. I have already found out that person does not have any extraordinary powers. He's just an ordinary mortal. You're not lying? In the presence of heaven and earth, I swear on my life that I am not lying. There was nothing unusual in that martial arts gym, and that Ifong, no matter how much I provoked him, he reacted no differently than a mortal. If he is really a martial master, why bother to pretend to be a mortal? I think there must be some misunderstanding about the death of the two brothers, Jing Wu Chun and Jing Wu Feng. I even suspect that they are not dead yet. Humph, this Ifong, before we even met face to face. He is being a pain in the ass for my Xuanwu sect. He wants to let people see and think that I Ning Xuanwu is afraid of him. A mere mortal is fooling around. Master, you must make him beg for death, in order to make an example of it. There is definitely something unusual going on down there. I asked the master to send this disciple again to confirm it. There's no need, since Wu Chun and Wu Feng may not be dead, they must still be within that martial arts gym. What is inside that martial arts gym? I'll go and see for myself. If this martial arts gym can really kill people, I really would like to see if it can kill me. Xuanwu sect, obey the master's command. All of a sudden, such a group of ferocious people came out of nowhere. Master, look! There are some old men sitting at the gate of that martial arts gym. Could it be some kind of trick? Right now the arrows are on the string. Don't talk too much. I'll take the lead. You guys keep an eye on them. Don't let a single person come out of this martial arts gym alive. As for these old men, they must be that mortal relatives. Looks like these old men are blind and deaf. They even don't know how to retreat in the face of death. I'll wipe you all out along with this martial art gym. What are these noise? Who is the fucking bastard who dared to disturb our peaceful time? Huh, who's this ugly? Humph? No, this is the aura of ancestral martial art master, and there are 4 of them. Martial ancestor Liamosia possesses a fortune-telling abacus. That is the unique sacred relic of heaven and earth. Martial ancestor Chu Shiquang, a peerless madman, after rebelling against the sect, he not only slaughtered the sect, but also polished the skulls of all the people in the sect into artifacts and hung them on his body. Martial ancestor Sun Zhuge was born with deformity. His meridians were all broken since he was young, but later he practiced evil skills and changed his fate. Martial ancestor Wu Yonghong, who possessed a 9-toothed holy rake, was once cheated by a man. As a result, he slaughtered the whole city in a rage. Many martial experts gathered to stop him, but they all ended up dead as he sliced them all up. Holy shit, what are the 4 ancestral martial art masters doing here? The 4 great madmen who have long been disappear in the world. How can they all appear in front of this small martial arts gym? Oh no, this martial ancestor master is so abnormal. These old men are strange. Let's go and help the master. Ouch. A barrier. Mystery said he just cleaned the whole martial art gym, and you fuckers are trying to cause trouble here. Looks like you ants don't want to live. I pay my respects to the 4 seniors. I wonder what the 4 seniors are doing here. How dare an ant like you try to attack us? Seniors, don't be angry. It's all a misunderstanding. How dare I be disrespectful to the 4 seniors? My original intention was to wipe out this little martial arts gym. You said you want to destroy this martial arts gym. Your life can't be spared. The younger generation is young and ignorant. They didn't know their mistakes and angered the 4 seniors. We didn't intend to harm 4 seniors. Please forgive us. Wait. It is easy for us to clean up these people, but it is inevitable that Mr. Yi's ground will be dirty. And if he sees all of this, he will definitely get angry. It seems that the gentleman they are talking about is the real owner of this martial arts gym. Although we can kill you right now for interrupting our enlightenment, but we can't deal with you here, at least on this ground. I know I have sinned a lot. I wonder who that gentleman is that can convince the 4 most sinful madmen to be his doorman? You're Ning Xuanwu of the Xuanwu sect, right? Yes, senior. Even if your ancestor Ning Jiutian and your family was alive, he wouldn't dare to make trouble here. Do you really think you've surpassed your ancestor? Wipe your dog's face, don't dirty the gentleman's eyes. Oh, I forgot that the eggs in the store next door are on sale today. Excuse me. I'm going out to buy an ingredient. I will get an extra discount with my clean face. Excuse me, Mr. E. Mr. E? Mr. E, he is here too. Oh, needless to say, I know. Is he Mr. E? The 4 great madmen are willing to be his disciples, but he's no different from a mortal. He seems unremarkable, but he is unfathomable. It turns out that Mr. E know everything, so we were uselessly talking too much. It's all right. Past life, young people don't know how to give up their seats. These old men like to make a big deal out of the younger generation when they're sleepy, don't they? I've also experienced it. I wonder what you plan to do with him. Eh? You're asking me? My life and death is now in his hands. This is your martial arts gym, so of course, Mr. E has the final say. I have nothing to say, but since you made a mistake, you must bear the corresponding consequences. It's just that you can't help but give a chance to younger generation. Whether he will grow up or not after the lesson is up to his own destiny. Also, I'm kind of in a hurry. You guys, just take care of it. I finally slipped away. It's the most troublesome to find fault with the old man. Alesh's son learned from the past. He's leaving. I am still alive? What Mr. E said just now is a hint that we can continue to observe this person, but don't take too much time. Just take care of it. Leaving the matter in our hands is actually a test. If it's not handled properly, it will also affect Mr. E's seclusion life, and maybe our fate will also be the same. That's Mr. E's way of expressing his anger. What does that look mean? I think I can leave, right? We almost made a big mistake. Mr. E is very considerate of the four of us. How can he embarrass a younger generation? What Mr. E meant is to punish the young generation, but in a sincere way. But we just went on a killing spree. Your storage bag. Take it out. No matter, as long as I can keep the last treasure, I still have a chance to make a comeback. Senior, this is all the resources of the Xuanwu sect. I know it is insignificant, but I hope it can make up for my mistake. Please accept it. Get up. I'll leave first. I don't dare to disturb your meal time. Leave? This is my celestial poison. It will spread all over your body from your arm in 3 days. What? Give me a break. I only have this one hand left. You heard it yourself. This is what Mr. E meant, not to take your life directly, of course. Whether you will be alive or not, it'll depends on your good fortune. Get lost. Sect master, there is some misunderstanding. Please let me explain. Misunderstanding? So you think I misunderstood you? Sect master, what should we do next? We're the only ones left in the clan. Do you still want to take revenge next? There are still heaven-shattering stone and the swift cloak. Do you want to continue to get it back? Revenge? With my only remaining poisoned hand? This is the end of the feud between our clan and the martial arts gym. Anyone who dare to offend that martial art gym and its people inside, they will all end up like this. Master, what's inside that martial arts gym? The disciples in the clan were all wiped out in a blink of an eye. If it weren't for my higher cultivation base, I'm afraid I would also be. For martial ancestors, one martial saint, even martial emperor. In the face of absolute strength, we can only let go of our hatred, and what is more important now is to guard against the Qinshan sect. What does the master mean? Both the Xuanwu sect and the Qinshan sect have been fighting against each other for thousands of years. But we have always maintained an equilibrium. But I never imagined that a reclusive power pretending to be immortal would descend from the sky in this city. Lu Qinshan has made friends with him, and has obtained a peerless sword from him. If the Xuanwu sect blindly let it go, sooner or later, it will be eaten and wiped out by Lu Qinshan. So we must try our best to please and get close to the young man, at least as much as Lu Qinshan. With your beauty and charm, seduce him and become his woman. I know, this is embarrassing for you. I treat you like my own daughter, but now the future of the Xuanwu sect is in your hands. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I'm afraid. What if he doesn't like me? Afraid? Have I ever taught you this word since you grew up? Linger, to achieve great things, you need to have courage. I know that you have always admired the strong, and this is not a loss for you. If you lose the overall sense of the situation because of these constraints, how can I hand over my Xuanwu sect in your hands? Master, the disciple understands. Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. Why did the father call me all of a sudden? Daughter, let me ask you something. What do you think of the author of Dream of Red Mansions and Supreme Treasure? Father, although I have never met him, I have only felt from the book, I think he must be a handsome young man. To tell you the truth, the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce has been overwhelmed by the sales of his book The Supreme Treasure alone. Now the first-level Chamber of Commerce evaluation is ready to begin. So as a father, I want you to have a good relationship with Yifeng. I made a wrong move, and now I have to sell my daughter to get a chance to save my life. Father, don't say much, I understand, Mr. Yi is a good man, daughter is willing. This honey trap is very good. Whether it will succeed or fail, it depends on whether he will fall for my beauty or not. These things are left to you by the four grandpa. They said half of it are the gifts for your grace today and other half of it is for the rake you fixed last time. These are all precious treasures. It's hard for ordinary cultivators to even get one. Only senior can get these type of treasures without even making a move, as expected of my master. These things are for fixing rake. Can't they just give money? What the hell will I do with this piece of junk? These can't even be used as a plaything for my dog. This is. By Suzhen under the mountain, Qingqing practiced for 1,000 years in a cave. Through efforts, she becomes immortal. Forget it, you can't understand this is an art called cosplay. Let's put this crap in the utility room with me first. What's going on? Ever since the senior went through that door just now. From time to time, a deep and terrifying aura emanates from inside. The senior doesn't seem to care much about it at all. But what is hidden in there? It's locked so tightly, I don't think I can get out. Is Mr. Yi at home? Yin Xiong of the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce is here to present the invitation for this year's poetry conference. Uncle, you should be very careful when you talk to Mr. Yi. Mr. Yi stopped to Jiangping City, and while arranging the overall situation, he is also comprehending the lives of mortals. These 2 points are taboos and should not be offended. Don't worry, I know. In previous years, the criteria for participation in the poetry conference was very high. Why is the invitation is being given to me by head personally this year? Mr. Yi, your book The Supreme Treasure is now a household name, and its literary significance has been unanimously recognized by the public. You have become one of the top literary figures in Jiangping City, a real hot news star in the literary world. If Mr. Yi has time to show up at the meeting, it will be a blessing for the talented people of Jiangping. All right, then I'll go and join in the fun. I want to see whether the cultural knowledge of this other world is deeper, or my 5,000 years of heritage is stronger. The annual poetry conference finally opened on the bank of the Chunxi River in Jiangping City. Here, the young talents of the whole Jiangping City are gathered. Here, we don't judge people by their strength or family background, but only by their literary talent. Quickly, the 4 great talents of Jiangping are going to write poems. If you have friends from afar, they will be pearls even if they are far away. There is a way to heaven. If you don't walk, you have no boundaries to learn and work hard. My love for you is like the raging sea, so powerful and deep it will forever be. Through storm, wind, and heavy rain, it will withstand every pain. Our hearts are so pure and love so sweet. I love you more with every heartbeat. So good. Wonderful. Are they the best talent of Jiangping? You wake up. A million stars up in the sky, one shines brighter I can't deny. A love so precious, a love so true, a love that comes from me to you. Love is like a river, a never-ending stream. Love is shared by each other to answer someone's dream. I have inquired about your work and habits, so as not to ruin your original intention of experiencing a mortal life. I'm in the form of a mortal. Ah, my feet! No one has ever escaped my beauty trap. I don't believe you will not be tempted. Not good. That was close. Make a serious dodge. If the beauty is like this, how can anyone can't take you into their arms earlier? Beauty, don't worry, we'll take care of you. Mr. Yi, I finally meet you. I am the daughter of Chairman of Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce, Mao Yuner. Hello? Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce again. Mr. Yi. It's ridiculous. After what you have done, you still want to get Mr. Yi's attention. You're the one who's ridiculous. Anyway, who the hell are you? Me? I'm someone you can only hope to reach. Want to get close to Mr. Yi. You're not worthy. You. This young man's appearance is not good, but he can be favored by 2 goddesses at the same time. Lemon fruit on the lemon tree, you and me under the lemon tree. Oh brother, that's a good poem. Hee. I'm flattered. Yi Feng. You bastard, why you are always following me like a ghost. If brother would just seize me again, do you have to ruin everything I've worked so hard for? After putting me through that humiliation, you want to leave so easily? There's nothing to say between you and me. You still pretend to be so self-righteous. You think quite highly of yourself. Just because you have written a book, do you still think that Lan Shui from Qishan sect can always protect you? Don't forget that you are just a mortal after all. You, forever and ever, will be just a trash living at the bottom. I, on the other hand, am a disciple of the Qishan sect, a cultivator. You will never be worthy of me. Your speech was very good. But I won't turn around for you. The mountain is high and the river is long, let's not cross each other's paths again. I hate it when you pretend to be naive and act like you're superior to me, and act like you are only worthy of guarding your broken martial arts gym for the rest of your life. You live at the bottom of the pile. No women would even look at you. How dare you hit me? Did a mortal just hit a cultivator? Mr. E. Now you're scared? The coercion of my 9-tier martial art can crush you mortals like an ant. It hurts. You, who are you? Me? I'm a fan of mystery. Another fan? It's just a broken book. Why do all these women regard Yifeng as a saint? He is just an ant. It's a pity that even a beautiful beauty is just a loser with no cultivation like him. Vulnerable mortals. It's not appropriate for a gentleman to interfere in a woman's affairs, so let me handle this. You're just taking advantage of the situation. You foolish mortal, it was you who disrespected me first, and now you're blaming me. It seems I need to punish you harder. I wasn't talking to you. It's too late to regret now. Didn't you hit me so hard just now? Now get down on your knees. Still not kneeling? An ant is just an ant. Look at you, now you're scared. This woman's slap was much heavier, so she shall be doubly humiliated. What? How could you possibly catch my sword? Is your sword that hard to handle? A 9th-level martial artist who can't even hold her own sword. Do you even deserve to be called a cultivator? Answer me. Are you worthy? You, who are you? Say, with such a small amount of cultivation, do you deserve to be called a cultivator? I don't deserve. Good. Girls quarreling is really terrible. This beautiful sister is so savage. Greetings, Mr. E. I remember you. Thank you for your kindness and help. The last time she was in the martial arts hall, she was very strange, and this time she also performed porcelain. It turned out she is a fan of my book. I can't believe he recognized me already. That's why he was so cold to me just now. It's all right, don't worry. Also thank you, Miss Yuner, for helping me out just now. In front of such an unfathomable martial expert, not to mention a small me, even the entire Xuanwu sect is not worthy of his attention. Mr. E is so polite. Even though I didn't help much, Mr. E still thanked me. Don't say that. As a token of appreciation, I'll treat you to dinner tonight. I respectfully accept your request. Why are you showing us all this? Inger? Brother Wu Jie. Who the hell are you? Why are you wearing my Yinger's clothes? Brother Wu Jie, it's me, your Inger. It's them. It's Yifeng and his fans who beat me up like this. You have to avenge me. Your face is already ruined, so what reason do you have now to ask me for help? It's a pity that I haven't even touched you yet. Yuck, such a bad luck. Now when you look at me like that, everything feels like a lie. It turns out that you are all the same. You all see me as worthless, and bully me recklessly. Right now you're looking at me the same way they looked at me. But where did I go wrong? I just wanted to cultivate peacefully, and control my life in my own hands. I also want to be looked up to. And wanted to have a good life. Did I ask for a lot? You treat me like a stinky mud and trample me on. Very well. Get your hands off me. I'll stick to you forever. You'll never be able to get rid of me. If there is an afterlife, everyone must pay the price. Wan Kai. Wan Kai, what's wrong with you? You've been acting a little weird lately? I am scared. You can't be. I know what you mean. I'll think of something for you, but for the time being, you'll have to make yourself at home. The more I look, the more clear it's look like. It's obviously estrus. The dog is in heat. Boss, you're back. How was the poetry conference? Haha, it's better to fight the landlords with those ladies in Yihon Academy. Speaking of which, it's been a long time since I've seen them. It's still early anyway. I will go find them and spend some time with them. Boss, is it fun to fight the landlord? Well, you won't understand even if I say it. Boss, I think I understand. Because I often pass by their place when I go out to get your drinks. I always see those pretty ladies do those kind of things. The deck of poker in this world was introduced by me, and the game of landlord is something I taught those ladies. The game of cards is not something that can be learned without a teacher. I want to play too. Wow. Although that Mao Yuner is stupid, but her appearance and figure are not bad, so I don't know who Mr. E will like the most. The only way I could get a head start is to get a good relationship with Mr. E before she does. This martial arts gym has not changed a bit. But today, I am in a different state of mind, and its owner, too, has changed from my enemy to my prey. This dinner is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I want you to do everything in your power to make him fall for you. The future of Xuanwu sect is now in your hands. I have the honor to meet Mr. Yi, and I dare not forget my manners, so I've come to pay my respects. This is not like the smell of cosmetic product on ordinary mortal. I'm sorry, but the boss isn't home right now. When he comes back, I'll tell him that you were here. He's not here? We just met this morning, and I thought he would be at home. I wonder where's he now? Boss, he went to Yihong Academy to find the young ladies to fight the landlords. So, little brother, can you tell me, what is this landlord? Yes, it's... Tell me. It's the thing between men and women. Oh, little brother can't tell, but I understand it well. Thank you for today. Sister will introduce one to you another day. We'll talk about this later. You'd better go back first. I still have to practice boxing. I was worried that Mr. E would be too dense for women's love. Unexpectedly, he looks like gentle on the surface, but inside his heart he is not that decent. How can there be a wolf cry? How dare you steal something? Seeing you look so beautiful, I didn't expect you to be such a person. Little brother, it's just a piece of rag. Why don't you give this to this sister? Put the rag down. And if I don't, you're just a child. What can you even do? I said put the rag down. The heaven-shattering stone and the swift cloak are both imperial-grade treasures. But they are nowhere near the pressure emitted by this knife. Could this be a holy-grade weapon or even higher? I'll give it back to you. I won't dare do it again. Don't even think of stealing anything from the martial arts gym under my nose, even if it's a rag or a hair of Wang Kai. This is my warmest home, the boss, Wang Kai, and everything else. I vowed to protect it with my life. That's a nice thing to say, but it sounds a little awkward. I warn you, if you dare to steal anything from this martial arts gym again, I won't show any mercy. I understand. I won't make the same mistake again. A lowly martial artist dared to come to the door and try to steal my master possessions. Forget the boy, he is after all a disciple of mystery. But you're just a dog, and you think you can bully me? Still not satisfied with the demo? What, I was actually beaten by a dog? No, he's not a dog, he seems to be the legendary heaven-devouring demon wolf. This martial arts gym, how unfathomable it really is. This recklessness can only be resolved if I successfully win over Mr. E tonight. Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. This bottle of spring flower dispersion has the effect of igniting love. If you wish, tonight is the perfect time for you to dedicate your life. Why not? It was only when I met him today that I realized that he is such a splendid man. I have to do it. I can't let that woman take him away. Yihong Academy. Master Yi, I'm ready. It hurts, be gentle. Mine is too big for you. Stop bluffing, show it. Yihong Academy ladies sell their arts, not their body. I'll see who dares to break the rules. 300 yuan for the screen, pay. I'm sorry. Would it be better for me to act cold or friendly? After all, they are my book fan. Should I be a little idolized? What a dilemma. Please lean aside, brother. Looking at the look on your face, I am sure you must be waiting for the girl, right? Yeah? I am Wang Xian. I am the same as you. My girl is really difficult to date. I have been pursuing her for 3 months before she agreed to me. But when I think of her beauty, it's worth it. Xiao Yu. I'm not bragging. See, you can't find a woman of this figure and appearance in the whole jumping city. You know that person? He's just a passerby. Look at his dumb look. He said he's waiting for a girl. I told him he could admire my girl. Because you're not a saltless girl, you're like the stream of flower. Oh, Miss Mao is a rare guest. Welcome, Miss. Now that you're here, my little shop is shining like flowers and bright lights. You two are together, right? As expected of Miss Mao's companion, at first glance, I can tell she is not an ordinary person. Greetings, Mr. E. So you two are Mr. E's honored guests. Mr. E is very generous, and has booked the best seats in our restaurant. Only in this way is it worthy of your 3 status. I'm shallow. After all, he and I are not even on the same level. Mr. E, have this. Humph, I'll let you know today, cuteness is not worth mentioning in front of sexy. Here's a glass of wine, sir. As soon as the table is served, I absolutely cannot reject. After drinking my wine, you'll be my man tonight. Drink slowly, don't get drunk, or you'll be taken advantage of. No need to. I feel like I'm going to be danced by a fairy. Foam, sober up, don't let the beauty sway your socialist heart. Sir, you must be tired from walking on the way here. Let me massage your shoulders. So comfortable. I feel like my blood is about to be ignited. Speaking of eliminating fatigue, I know a massage technique too. I'll make sure to let your blood spurt to the fullest. Don't do it. Don't talk, just feel it. I must not shout out. I will lose if I shout out. If I can't even stand this much strength, then I'll become a joke in every girl's eye. I am Ifong. It hurts, it hurts. Have you had enough? Don't mind, I didn't mean to say that to you guys, it's just that I'm not used to it, and I don't like it. Mr. E. Humph? Let's be together tonight, and fight the landlord. Have you ever fought the landlord? No, I've never fought the landlord. It will be my first time to fight the landlord with you. This thing is very addictive. If I play with you, this night won't be enough, but as long as you promise me that you won't cry no matter how I fight. Then we'll get a room, until we not enjoy to the heart's content, no exit. He said everything so blatantly, but I will not be able to resist it. But if we really want to fight the landlord, what's the point of the two of us? It must be 3 people, so Miss Yuner, come and join us too. Okay. Oh my god, does he know what he's talking about? Sir, you want 3 people to fight the landlord? That's for sure, since we're fighting the landlord, we need at least 3 people. Of course, if there are enough people, 4 people can do it too. So Mr. Yees is really good at this. Great, that's great. What's so great about this? It's a daily routine for me. Waiter, get us a room. And find someone to go to my martial arts gym. Ask my disciple to get the props needed to fight the landlord. I'll teach you if you don't know, it's easy to learn. You still need props? It's as if I could see a little bit through his mediocre appearance now and feel the truth about him as an old monster. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm going to the bathroom. Is that what fighting the landlord means? Why don't we put aside our prejudices against each other and just have fun with Mr. E tonight? This thing, I would like to share with you. Linger will enjoy the pleasure of fish and water with Mr. E tonight. After tonight, Xuanwu's sect will rise again. Lu Qingshan, you sly old man, I don't care what conspiracy did you use to win the trust of that person. But in the end, I, Ning Xuanwu, will get the final prize. Sect Master, why are you so excited? Ling has already grasped the heart of that expert. After tonight, Linger will be his woman. As long as he have a good time with Linger on the bed, our grudges with him will be settled, and the Xuanwu sect will also receive unexpected benefits. Really? That's wonderful. If that happens, in the whole territory of Jiangping, our Xuanwu sect will become the #1 sect, and Qingshan sect will have no place to stand. Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. The lady asked me to tell the chairman that the bottle of spring flower dispersion have been used. When the next dawn comes, it will be the day of great success. Alas, there's no one here who can tell us how to get through this situation. If things goes on like this, we'll definitely lose the title of First Level Chamber of Commerce. That's great. Chairman, what makes you so excited all of a sudden? Did the chairman think of a way to suppress the influence of the books on the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce? If not, we'll have to discuss replacing you as chairman. Humph, replace me? Let me see which of you dare to replace me, isn't it just a little Yifeng? Hee. What a joke. This chairman might as well tell you this. My daughter and Yifeng will soon be engaged to each other, and he will have to call me father-in-law respectfully when he sees me. What, is that true? Humph, would I lie about my own daughter lifelong events? Now that he has become your son-in-law, it won't be a problem for him to serve you in the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. As expected, our Chamber of Commerce still has to rely on the chairman to lead us towards the promising future. Chairman, so that's why you were calm. You should have told us such a good news sooner. We're worried for so long for nothing. This table is strong enough, come on, the fight will become fierce later. At least they can't lift the table. Mr. E, you want to fight the landlord on the table? Where else then? Mr. E is too straightforward. Then, it's on the table. How do we start? Excuse me, please move. The rules for fighting the landlords is very simple. Did I misunderstood everything? Please kill me. So it isn't what I thought, then why am I here? What I am supposed to do here if not that? As the saying goes, big gambling hurts, small gambling is good for the soul. But just fighting like this is boring, so let's bet something. How about each of us put something on the line, preferably of some value, but not too expensive? I'm putting this as a bet, it's my favorite one. I can't recognize the specific qualities of this dagger, but I truly know that it is at least higher than an imperial grade item. How can I make a low-key bet against this holy item? Since Master's storage bag was taken last time, the twin sabers in my hands, which are the same level as the heaven-shattering stone, are the last treasure of the Xuanwu sect. Mr. E, is it okay if I use this as a bet? Well, it's good enough. These two different kinds of supreme treasures are just about the same. Is it true that all the magic weapons in the entire world look the same to him? It's not about winning or losing, no matter how high or low, it's all just a plaything? Although there is a change of plan, but as long as we wait for the drug to take effect. Before that, there is no harm in having fun with Mr. E. I'm sure her thoughts are also same. In that case, I can give it a try, and if I will also be able to get this treasure, Master will definitely be happy. Can I use this? If they are using dagger and twin sabers as a bet, I also have to come up with something comparable. Moreover, both of them have a mysterious and unpredictable aura, which is not ordinary. This piece of copper, it seems to be one of the keys to a secret realm. Is this Mao Yuner really stupid or just pretending to be a pig to hunt a tiger? Whatever you're up to, these two items are going to be in my pocket in the end. Although this piece of copper is extraordinary, but I have no use for this, it's just a rib of good fortune. But if I could win these two treasures with it, I'll definitely make a fortune. Hee, this night has already passed. I even lost count to how many times I have beaten them. What a noob these two are. It's almost dawn. This time I'm afraid I'll have to steal the chicken and lose the rice. No way, if I lose, I won't be able to go back to the sect and explain it to Master. The treasure of my Chamber of Commerce. Let's take a rest for a while. I'll be back in a minute. You too? You also can't stand it anymore, right? The effect of the medicinal properties of spring flowers increases with time, and reach its peak in broad daylight. Whether you are a mortal or a god, you cannot break free from the abyss of the most primitive desires of human nature. If we don't do it now, we'll have to pay. It's almost dawn and I'm so tired. Why don't we continue this tonight? Can't give it up, huh? No, since we lost, we are definitely willing to admit defeat. That's right, it's just a worthless item. Next time you can win it back. Since I have this winning head, I must not break this rule, otherwise, when I plays again next time, I won't be able to make people take it seriously. Mr. E has been playing cards all night, and hasn't had even a few sips of water. Sit here and drink some water first. Don't be so polite, you guys also didn't drink water either. You guys drink too. We have to drink also? Let's drink it, maybe our performance after drinking it can please Mr. E even more. Things have been half done, we just have to wait a little longer. When the effect of the drug takes effect, it will be completed. Aren't you tired of teaching your disciple on weekdays? We have been fighting landlord all night long, so you don't have to be superficial with us. Is there anything else you wants to do? Well, why is it hot all of a sudden? Sure enough, just one more step to go. Mr. Yi's cloth smells really good. Do you have a fever? Your face is so red. Mr. E, a moment of spring night is worth $1,000. The sound of your heavy breathing has betrayed you. Have they found out about it? Victory or defeat in one fell swoop. Put it up, if you dare to put it up, I will to suck you dry. Want to try me? I didn't expect you'd notice. I really wanted to do. Toilet. Although I just went once, it seems that I have kidney deficiency, and I really can't. I can no longer hold it anymore. Believe it or not, it's an emergency where everyone must answer the call of nature, and I'm going to receive this call. I always have to make things clear, otherwise people will misunderstand me. What should we do now? Will Mr. E come back? If he doesn't come back. Don't. I didn't mean to, it's just the effect of the drug. If I don't vent, I'm afraid my body will burst out. You must hold on until Mr. E come back. I can't help it, my body just. No, she's a woman. So what if she's a woman? You go away. This wine is so sticky. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. This is eternal happiness. I'm back. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. I'm going to grow a needle eye. Wait, why am I lament about this? There are so many beautiful sisters in the world, none of them belong to me. I'd better go home and take care of the dog. Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. Father! You mean, not only did you not succeed, but also, you gave away a valuable treasure and ended up being slept by a woman? I also never thought that my first time would actually be with a woman. It's all over now, all of this was for nothing. Xuanwu sect. What? So you are saying that, what you accomplished this time was sleeping with a woman? And what about the sect's last great treasure, the twin star dark sabers? I lost it while fighting the landlord. Misfortune, blessing, so it was all just a wasted effort. Calm down, quite your anger, sect master, calm down. You go to the wall of Schwanwu Cliff and think about your wrongdoings for 1 year. You are not allowed to come out for a year. Behind the Shanhao Mountain, somewhere in the canyon. Old Manly, where do you think the hidden treasure place is? It's right here, what? You haven't noticed it yet? Look carefully, this canyon is the work of nature, it looks peaceful, but it is actually a dangerous place. You? Damn you! Thank you very much, such a good treasure, since I laid my eyes on this, it should be in my pocket. By the way, this is not only a natural formation here, but also a relic of an ancient battlefield 30,000 years ago. In those days, when the great powers were fighting, they held several more great positions in the natural formations. I, on top of the original formation, have set up 2 more layers, a total of many layers, so even the gods can't get you out of here. Scream, it's useless even if you scream and suck your throat. Why are you doing this? The 4 of us have been friends for years, and you still don't know anything about me, why? Do you still need to ask? I said I'd take you on a treasure hunt, but if you look around the world, where are the treasures better than compared to everything in that martial arts gym? But those are all extraneous things, the real treasure is mystery. How can you sully the name of mystery? How dare you? Why wouldn't I dare? To tell you the truth, I am not afraid of him, but the treasures in his martial arts gym are dear to my heart, even if he really is invulnerable and an immortal. As long as I activate that thing to deprive him of his fortune, I'll be able to pull him off the altar and demote him into a real mortal. What do you mean? Tomorrow happens to be 10,000 years in the Xianjiang continent, a rare occurrence lunar year, lunar moon and lunar sun. Heavenly in grand formation. You actually have the heavenly in grand formation that has been lost for thousands of years? Those who enter the heavenly in grand formation, below the level of immortals, all of them will lose their cultivation and without even know about it. Although this formation is powerful, but it violates the laws of nature, if you insist on going against the law, and set up this formation to deal with mystery. You'll be punished by heaven to an eternal death, and you will no be able to reincarnate again. I also know the fate-seizing technique. The cultivation of that one is so deep that no one can see through him. I don't know whether he's a martial supreme or martial saint, and there are countless heaven-defying treasures under him, so this kind of person must have great fate of heaven. But once I'll seize all of his fortune, the way of heaven will also be mine. You are crazy. Liamos, why do you want to bite the hand that feeds you? Mystery, even if I were to die today, I would still give my life to break through this formation, just to get a hint of wind to you. Old Wu, are you okay? This bastard actually destroyed Old Wu's dantian. Without the cultivation base, within a few days, he will die as a mortal. You all have to die. I am the oldest of the 4 of us, and you know that my time is coming, and I must do something. Wu Yonghong, I really thank you for introducing Mr. Yi to me in time. After I seize his fate and deprived him of his cultivation, I will exchange his fate for my longevity, to reach the pinnacle of martial arts. Wonderful, wonderful. Qinshan sect. Greetings, Master. Master, Nansha's #1 alchemist, Master Lu Dashing, has been waiting for you at the door for half a month. What, Master Lu is here? Why didn't you notify me earlier? I saw that you were in seclusion, so I didn't disturb you. Little Qinshan sect, what a big shelf. Just giving the excuse of Master is in seclusion, and you can make Lu Dashing wait for half a month. Martial Emperor, Alchemist, Lu Dashing. Lu Qinshan greets Master Lu. Everyone who cultivates immortality always look forward to seeing your golden face. I didn't know you were here, so I apologize for my negligence. Fine, right now I have to refine a 5th grade medicine for a certain martial emperor in Nansha, and I need to borrow your flame orb for that. I can promise you, as long as you are willing to lend the flame orb, not only I will owe you a favor, but the martial emperor master also sells you a favor. No wonder he was waiting for me so patiently. This old geezer wants my most precious treasure of the Qinshan sect. Fortunately I have given it to Mystery. Unfortunately, the flame orb is no longer the property of Qinshan sect, it was given to my benefactor. To give away the most precious treasure of the sect? Okay, then I'll go again and ask him for it. I'm sure he'll give me a little face. Take me to him. This flaming orb was given to Mystery, so how can I ask for it to give back when it already belongs to Mystery now? It would be a big problem if it causes displeasure to Mystery. Humph, I don't care if you are telling the truth or not, I need you to give me the flame orb within 7 days, even if you really give it away. You have to bring it back to me. Master Lu, I'm afraid it's not very convenient. If there are other requirements, we will meet them all. Oh, who on earth is the other person that makes you so considerate? Mystery is my benefactor, and also the savior of the entire Qinshan clan. He is as deep as in the world as a mortal, so I dare not say more. Mystery, he stepped into the mortal world only to feel the life of ordinary people, so he does not like to be disturbed. When you say like this, then I want to see it too, and you have to take me to see him even if you don't want to. Master Lu, I really can't. Unfortunately, I'm bound to get the flame orb. Will you agree or not? Don't worry, I just want to get the flame orb from him. I don't mean anything else. No, you can't. Master. All right. Well, say yes sooner rather than later. Mr. E, I'm sorry. I just hope you, Mr. E, won't blame me for bringing people and disturbing his peaceful life. Are you really that horny? Looks like I'll have to cut off the root of this problem for you. I think it's really hard to control. I followed the senior and broke through again and again, and reached the realm of Martial King. Can't take it anymore, run away. Why does the breath coming out of this door give me no relief at all, that thing? It's coming out soon. Is it a wild beast, or is it some peerless demonic creature? Shit! What the hell is this? Although I can't see through its cultivation or even feel its breath, but the sense of crisis of not being able to escape from its palm is extremely real. This is clearly a dead thing. But a dead thing, how can it move? Why does it have such a powerful pressure? It's you again, you retarded thing, scared the hell out of me. That broken system, you bastard can't teach me how to make money or cultivate, and your fucking reward is also broken thing. This bastard does nothing all day, just floating around like a ghost, and scaring the shit out of me with his laugh and scream. It's no use saying that, but it seems you do have a half-ass brain. You were locked but you learned how to unlock it. He's being treated like a toy. Bah. Say something understandable, you bastard. My hand, it hurts. Stupid thing, it's backwards. Bah. Well, today is really awful. Put it on yourself, don't fucking go around scaring people everywhere. Bah. It is rare to have such a good weather. You guys stay in the yard. I'll go to the door to get some sun. I really don't know what to do with this thing. Should I put it in the yard as decoration? But that damn thing moves. It's such a good weather today. How about some walnuts dish? Even such a thing was not able to resist the fist of Senior. How can I be loved by you? Walnut, that's the end of the meal. Master abandoned me again. The heavenly in grand formation, the 8 directions and the 16 chakra gates have all been set up, just half a moment away. It's the right time, the right place, and the right people. Mystery, sleep as much as you want. After this you will be sleeping all the time. The time has come. Start. It's thundering and raining. Collect your clothes. Go home. Heaven and earth to search the heavens symbolizing male. Holy light will surge, and all evil will perish. Yin changes to yang, the sun rises, the moon falls, and the stars flow upstream. Cultivation seal. Even though it's the peak level martial ancestors' full power strike, but without cultivation, even if you are a martial supreme, under this sword, you will only be as good as dead. Fall. After this, all the treasures under him will be mine. This heavenly information is really terrifying. This person did not respond to my attack, which means his cultivation base has already been sealed off. At last. Sword swallowing? How can it be? How is it possible? Wasn't his cultivation already sealed off? Then why is he still able to block my attack? Even if there is a mistake into the heavenly information, at least there should be some movement to resist the attack. Why did that attack turn into nothingness when it touched him? No, it makes sense. If he is not a martial supreme, he is at least a martial saint. Even if his cultivation is gone, his refined defense is still there. I see. I like this kind of challenge. After all, killing a strong man feels much better than strangling an ant. Death goo, come out. In front of my death goo, no matter how monstrous your defense is, it doesn't matter. Once you let him enter your body, even if your cultivation base is restored, you can only wait for your death. Where are these flies coming from, dare to disturb my sleep? If you insist on going against the laws of nature, and set up this formation to deal with mystery, you'll be punished by heaven to an eternal death, and you will not be able to reincarnate again. Run, I've to run! How is it possible? It is clear that the heavenly information is still in effect and his cultivation base is sealed off. But why would the situation still be like this? Even without cultivation, he can still slap to death my death goo whose body is famous for his hard defense. That's an existence that will not be broken whether it is burned or flooded, or even if a martial supreme slaps it with all his strength. There is only one explanation. This man's fate has become so powerful that it cannot be shaken, it cannot be taken away from him, no matter how much one try. I failed anyway, so let's escape first. Who are you? Want to leave? I can't see his face clearly, but this invisible sense of oppression. Could it be that Yifeng came to chase me down? The best decision right now is to leave this place as soon as possible. Who the hell are you? If it is Yifeng, there should be no need to play tricks. Humph, I, Liamosia, am the strongest martial arts master of my generation. Dare to come after me for trouble, then, suffer the consequences. There are some martial art masters fighting over there. I'm going to check it out. Master Lu. So fast, do you like to join in the fun so much? How dare you stand in my way? Now, do you understand how strong I am? What? That was my strongest strike, but he's unscathed. Run. Run. Why, I have no grievances with you in the past and no grudges recently, so why do you treat me like this? No grievances, no grudges? What do you mean? Could it be, you are really Yifeng? I am not the master. I am just a servant. Servant? And he just called Yifeng the master, such a powerful martial master, but he's only Yifeng's servant? That means Yifeng, no mystery, could he really be an immortal? How could master be an immortal? Haha, that's true, the existence of immortals, how can they be in such a small place? I'm afraid that there was some kind of error in the heavenly Grand formation. Master, he is God. No, that's impossible. What is a god? God is an existence countless times more advanced than immortality, controlling the laws of heaven and earth. Even the immortal warlord, in the presence of God, is nothing more than a crawling ant. How can such an existence, so advanced that it transcends the realm, possibly stoop to such a place? There is nothing impossible. After all, I, the servant of my master, am also a god. You're bullshitting. Do you think God is a cabbage that can be found anywhere? This guy is really bluffing. I'm afraid this white bone appearance is just a kind of blindfold. Heavenly thunder? Nature law of nature. This is the legendary law of nature. If you still don't believe me, there's more. Regression. Sorry, Elder Marshall brother, but I like Elder Marshall's sister. My dream is to make more money than no one can count. This child has ample spiritual roots and will become a great weapon. Fast forward. This is the law of time. You really are God. Too boring. Forget it, die. How can I be so blind as to plunder God's fortune? I'm so sorry. What did I just saw? A martial arts master who was at the realm of martial ancestor was killed so easily. This other martial master is too scary. I need to run. That was hilarious, wasn't it? Senior, I was just passing by. By the way, I am the #1 pill refiner in Nasha, and I can make imperial grade pills. As long as you need it, I am willing to serve you, just please spare my life. You think I would need an imperial grade pill? I'm very sorry. Slap yourself 100 times, and then roll as far as you can. If you don't slap, you'll die worse than that guy. I'll slap. What kind of person did I provoke? I ran to see the excitement, but I ran into this trouble. Master Lu, what sins you've committed? Why are you abusing yourself like this? Get lost. Maybe something happened to the family? Forget it. After all, we do not dare to say, nor dare to ask. What a pleasant sleep. Zhongqing, where's that damn thing? It was here just a moment ago, but now it's gone. Skeleton trashed Uncle Wang's vegetable garden. Yifeng apologized and lost all his money. Skeleton destroyed Grandma Li Da's flower shop. Yifeng once again apologized and lost all his money. That bastard has gone out to cause trouble for me again. What? A strange wind blew suddenly. My eyes have been nourished. You shameless bastard. This broken thing was really going to give me trouble again. Just now I've felt a burning sensation all over me, but all of a sudden it disappeared. Is it because the wind is too strong today? This thing is like a tarsal maggot. I've already thrown it away and buried it, and it can't be locked either. There is only one last resort left. Today either you die or I go crazy. Abba. Still trying to act cute. I'll dismantle you this time. Let's see how are you gonna escape again. Last greeting to the master. Anger level max. You've no common sense, yet you've learned it quite well? Boss, there are people outside who call themselves the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce carrying a palanquin. They said that Master's previous book Dream of Red Mansion still had its share of money, so they asked Master to go over and get the money. I'm afraid the old man has a trick up his sleeve. No matter what his intentions are, let's pretend the money is lost and not take his words. That's not okay. Boss, I will not allow others to look down on us. It's not easy for you to run a martial arts gym, and you've got mouths to feed. Even if you don't want it, take it to help those who really need it, and never take advantage of the big bad guy who used to bully us. Silly boy, you are so honest. Although kindness is a good thing, I'm always afraid that you'll be at a disadvantage when you go out on your own. I'm not going anywhere. I'll protect the boss and the martial art gym for the rest of my life. All right, then I'm in your care from now on. He has grown tall. All right, you go instead of me, get the money and leave, and don't worry about the rest. Just remember, different paths do not seek each other. If I let you run around free, sooner or later you will cause a catastrophe. This is the only way to go. Today, in the name of justice, I place a seal, and you're not allowed to see the sunlight ever again. Go die. Perfectly sealed. Master E, it's not good. Something terrible happened. Your little apprentice Zhongqing had an accident. I'm afraid he's not going to make it. Please go and have a look. Make way, Master Yi is here. Alas, now he can only come to collect the corpse. Zhongqing. Boss, I think I won't be able to keep my promise anymore. No, it can't be. Don't talk, I won't let you die. The boss has taken you home. Don't be afraid. I'm here, no one's gonna bully you anymore. This wound is almost incurable for a mortal. He already is on the verge of death. Only fairy grass. This pill is the life-saving resurrection pill provided by the system. Here, take it first. Senior, I think you already know it, that this kind of elixir, at most, can only temporarily retain a trace of the vitality in Dantian. It also depends on luck to find the fairy grass. This time I'm afraid that even the senior will not able to help. Go to sleep, Zhongqing, you'll be alright when you wake up again. No matter who it is, even if I lose my entire fortune, I'll make them pay this debt with their blood. Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. A bunch of trash, can't even handle such a little thing. What's the use of me raising you? The subordinate didn't mean to alert the target, but that little bastard saw our intention to kill Yi Feng and charged at us. I didn't expect him to be a good fighter. He killed several of our brothers with just his bare hands. You guys just know how to find excuses. Forget it, father, let them go. Mao Lin's son Mao Yi. At the moment, the entire top brass of the Chamber of Commerce are opposing me to my continuing as a chairman. I thought that if Yi Feng could not work for me, killing him would also get me out of this predicament. Alas, father worked very hard, even sacrificed your sister, so that you could succeed as the next president, but please, father, rest assured, for a mere mortal who makes money with a pen, it is easy to kill him. These three martial spirits of the Explosive Heaven faction will help us directly solve Yi Feng. Explosive Heaven faction, martial spirits. In this way, even if Yin Xiong's precious daughter is the disciple of Qishan sect, we don't have to worry about it. However, Yuna has been in contact with him several times, and she feels that Yi Feng is not simple. What will happen to the most extraordinary mortal if he run into a cultivator? Who can break the iron rule that mortals are invulnerable to cultivators? If he could break the natural laws of the world, he wouldn't be a kid making a living in the downtown area. Wouldn't it cost a fortune to hire these three people? Father, you can rest assured, they don't care about treasures like us mortals. All they need is 100 beautiful young women. 3 seniors? As long as you help us deal with this matter, not to mention 100 beautiful women, I'll find 200 of them for you. That's good. After we rest for a day, we'll take care of that little mortal for you. Baofeng Chamber of Commerce. I'm so glad, with Mr. Yi's arrival, the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce is really shining again. Somebody, go and prepare some tea for Mr. Yi. Mr. Yi, please have some tea. Did I do something wrong, or did the Chamber of Commerce inadvertently touch Mr. Yi's scales? Chairman Yin. Yes. Your Chamber of Commerce should be able to kill people, right? Mr. Yi, I mean, I want to kill a few people, Because someone almost killed my disciple. With Mr. Yi's identity, there are still people who dare make a move against his disciple? If this matter is not handled properly, and if we let him handle this matter on his own, I am afraid that the whole Jiangping city will be completely burned down to death by his rage. So, is there a way? Of course, if you need any remuneration, just ask. I'm willing to any price. There is a way. Of course there is a way. May I ask, who did this to your disciple? I think it's someone from the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. But there is no evidence for the time being. You need to check it. I have only one condition for this transaction. Be sure to give me the head of the person behind the scenes. You can rest assured. Prepare the horse, we're going to the Qingshan sect. Yin Xiong rushed to the Qingshan sect and conveyed the matter of Mr. Yi to Lu Qingshan. That's outrageous. How could Mr. Yi not be angry when his beloved disciple almost lost his life? You hurry back to the city and do whatever it takes to find out the truth for Mr. Yi. After that, Qingshan sect will take care of everything. Yes, Master Qishan. Qingshan sect main hall. Mr. Yi's heart is just like water. If it's calm then it's good, but if it gets angry then it'll destroy everything in its path. Even though he possesses the strength to destroy this entire continent, but he doesn't want to hurt the people of Jiangping who are innocent. But we can't let Mr. Yi swallow his anger and let others bully him. According to my father, Mr. Yi is already extremely angry about this matter. Mr. Yi has been very kind to the Qingshan sect, yet his disciple was almost brutalized in our Qingshan sect's territory. We must give Mr. Yi an account of this matter. Mr. Yi conveyed the matter to the Qingshan sect through the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce, which is the most obvious reminder. Otherwise, if Mr. Yi does it himself, we can't bear his anger. It is a waste to be a cultivator if we can't slay evil. The benevolent heart of Mr. Yi should not be let down by evil people. Mr. Yi has helped us in every moment of dangerous situation, and now it's our time to pay back. Kill, kill, kill. Mr. Yi's temper is also fierce. If we can't get rid of his anger, I'm afraid that there is no need for the Qingshan sect to exist. No matter who it was that made a move against Sir Zhongqing, none of them will get away. Pass on my orders. Open the Great Mountain Protection Formation, notify the 12 elders and 18 guardians, and send out the 36 heavenly deities and 72 earthly demons. Not a single disciple from the 108 halls under the sect will be left behind. All of them will go down the mountain under the leadership of Zhu Yun. I will make all those who have sinned against Mr. Yi regret coming into this world. Yes. This kind of lineup has never been seen before, even when the Qingshan sect was facing a major clan war. In Jiangping City, the entire business of the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce suddenly ceased to function. The doors of all stores were closed and countless intelligence personnel were dispatched. Outside Jiangping City, Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. Chairman, something big has happened. Can't you see I'm drinking with the 3 seniors? Why do you disturb us? The spies have reported that Baofeng Chamber of Commerce has closed its doors for Yifeng, and is ready to take action against us. Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce. What? This may be the declaration of war against our Chamber of Commerce. Chairman Mao. We haven't had enough wine yet. You're just going to leave the 3 of us here and ignore us? Isn't it rude? Sir, my son is still here to keep the 3 of you a company, so enjoy and drink. The thing is that the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce has a close relationship with the Qingshan sect. Although that old man Qingshan is somewhat powerful, but if he has lowered himself to the status of a being that mortal slave, so I don't think he is capable enough. To put it another way, would he be willing to offend 3 martial spirits for a mortal and a small chamber of commerce? Just rest easy. Yes, that's right, then I'll be counting on you 3. That's right, let's just drink and eat here and wait for your competitor to come over. When they'll come, the only thing they can do is to regret and die. That right, just wait for that Yifeng and the people from the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce to come, we'll send them to their graves. From now on, the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce is the master of the entire Jiangping city. Then play the music and keep the dance going. Chairman, it's not good. Yifeng's people are already at the door. Chairman Mao, this subordinate of yours is really timid. I already told you, I'm drinking with the 3 seniors, so don't be so abrupt. Besides, if they're at the door, let them come. With the 3 seniors here, what's the big deal? But Chairman, they've got a lot of people here. We definitely can't take this lightly. Noisy. Chairman Mao, your people does seem to trust us very much? No. How can it be? A mere housekeeper knows nothing. How can he know the power of 3 seniors? Seeing that Yi Feng has many people, he got scared. He don't know that in the eyes of the 3 seniors, no matter how many people come, they all will just die. Forget it, the mood of drinking is gone now. We'll enjoy it after we get rid of those little flies. When we get back, you need to call more beautiful women to us to compensate for ruining our mood. Okay, I'll arrange it right away. This battle will not only solve the crisis of our Chamber of Commerce, it is likely that the problem will be solved at the source, and the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce will be eliminated directly. Let's have a look, brother. Which ones don't have eyes? What the hell is going on? This isn't a battle, it looks like a war. And none of their cultivation base are weaker than ours. There is also an unusually powerful aura. Why are there so many people? But there is nothing to worry about, although there are so many of them. But we have 3 martial spirit masters on our side. In the eyes of the 3 of them, these people are just silver inlaid gunhead. 3 seniors, I said correct, right? Are you blind? Can't you see the lineup on the other side, not to mention us the 3 martial spirits? Even if 3 martial kings were here, I'm afraid all they could do is just to wait for their death. These people are not someone that we can afford to mess with. Why are the 3 seniors not saying anything? Shut up. Father! I told you, we want to take a day off and rest today, and you still haven't given us enough to drink. We're leaving. Remember, find Mr. Zhao if you need anything. Oh, but who is this Mr. Zhao? 3 seniors, didn't you just vow to help us get rid of these people? Run! Run? It seems that you 3 are also involved in this matter? Yes, we did get involved. So what? We are the elders of the Nansha Explosive Heaven sect. You have to understand that when our Explosive Heaven sect was at its peak, your Qishan sect was not even close to our Explosive Heaven sect. Even if the Explosive Heaven sect is not as good as your Qishan clan now, but a thin camel is bigger than a horse. If you really touch us, then you can't get away there. Indeed, this may trigger a sect war, or maybe. Follow my orders and leave 18 guardians to guard here. And the rest set out quickly under the command of Zhu Yun. Go and kill the Nansha Explosive Heaven sect for me within a day. What? You, just for the sake of a mere mortal, you want to destroy my Explosive Heaven sect? How dare you? Why wouldn't I dare? Even if your Explosive Heaven sect was at its peak, and you dare to offend Mr. Yi, I would still take care of you. Love is more solid than gold. Capture. My goodness, those 3 martial spirits didn't even resist, and they got caught in one fell swoop. You 2 are the ones who sent people to hurt Mr. Yi's disciple? No. It's not me. I'm not involved in this at all. It's him. It's all done by this old thing. It has nothing to do with me. I am your father. If my guess is correct, you are the patriarch of Qishan sect, right? I know I'm doomed today and I can't escape, but I have only one doubt. What was it about Yi Feng that made you come out personally, even to the extent of calling the whole sect to come out? I was wondering about it for the whole time. Who the hell is he? Without him, there would be no Qishan sect in the world today. Mr. Yi concealed his cultivation, and came to this small city to live peacefully and learn about life, but you trash almost brutalized his disciple. By committing such a grave crime, you think you'll not get killed? Today, your Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce will be destroyed. Mr. Yi gave you too many opportunities, but you were blind. If you just held even one of his given opportunities, you could have surpassed 10,000 people. Look at you, you're an ungrateful fool. It turned out to be that he concealed his own cultivation, and entered into the mortal world to travel the world and live peacefully. I even had a head start early on. I also had the opportunity to reach cooperation with that person, and establish a good relationship with him without any effort. But I buried it all single-handedly. I hate myself. I regret it too much. Now it's your turn. Old Qishan, do you really think that our Explosion Heaven sect is as simple as it looks? You can't kill us. If you have the guts, come to the Explosive Heaven sect to find us. We are waiting for you. Master, these 3 people practice evil skills, and that does not look like the technique of the Explosion Heaven sect. I have a good idea. Perhaps these 3 people are just involved with Mao Lin and they have nothing to do with the Explosion Heaven sect. Looks like their intention was to learn me to wage war against the Explosive Heaven sect. Is there something over there that even I can't deal with? Zhu Yun and the others should have already arrived at the Explosion Heaven sect. You 2 are responsible for personally detaining this father and son duo and handing them over to Mr. Yi. Send a word to Yin Xiong to seal off the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce, and don't let anyone walk out of here. Yes. 18 Guardians, follow me to the Explosion Heaven sect. It's so quiet. This doesn't look like the martial arts gym in my memory at all. It is clear that he is out of the life-threatening condition, but he still won't wake up. This situation is not good. Mystery. The Qinshan sect and Baofeng Chamber of Commerce have fulfilled their mission. It has been found that the Mao family head and his son are behind the injury of your beloved disciple. Please give us further instructions. Mystery. I'm responsible for everything. Your heart is vast. My son is innocent. Not worthy of your anger. I'm willing to bear it alone. Mystery. He wants to do it himself? He's willing to sacrifice his hidden chess game that has been planned all along just for the sake of his disciple. Killing me alone is enough, please, please. Yes, it's all his doing. It has nothing to do with me. I don't know anything. He was the one who sent those assassins. He was afraid that the benefits you brought to the Baofeng Chamber of Commerce would threaten his position as president of the chamber. Insolent. Mao Lin. Your blood is as dirty as sludge, and your life is worthless. My disciple's heart is pure and innocent. You can't atone for the sin of hurting him. I have no choice but to follow the other way, and give it back to you. None of this is his fault. My gratitude and resentment with you also had nothing to do with my disciple. Father, didn't you say there was nothing in the world you couldn't do for me? Are you going to watch your son die? Didn't you always tell me that you wanted me to be the best son in the world? Now that you've done something wrong, you want me to die for you. Injustice has its head and debt has its owner. Even if I am wrong, it's my father's teaching. Don't kill me, don't. Mr. E, let me apologize with my death. Father, no! Mr. E, please spare the lives of my father and my brother. I am willing to pay any price. Mr. E, for the sake of my daughter, shows mercy. Your father is sorry, but you must take care of your brother. I'll pay for it all with my life. Father. Congratulations, Mr. E, the culprit is dead. You can let me go now, right? Like I said, I want the head of the person behind the curtain. You are still too cheap to calculate this account. If that day, it was me who fall into your hands, would you have spared me? Disgusting feelings. You are welcome to take revenge. Sir, it is true that my brother had nothing to do with the injury to your disciple. With my father's death, the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce is no longer associated with the Mao family. Now the debt has been settled, Yuna won't bother you again. Sister, shall we not take father home with us? Then who will give me money for candy? You buy it from me. At this point, the Pingjiang Chamber of Commerce has been completely destroyed. Zhongqing, I will definitely wake you up. Explosive Heaven Sect. This array. Xu Yun, what's going on? Master, go away. This Explosion Heaven Sect is not as simple as it looks. A little Qishan sect actually daring to attack my Explosive Heaven Sect. Master, this man. This is a martial emperor. The depths of the Explosive Heaven Sect is so deep. Your Excellency, can I know your name? Yi Bei. Is that him? 10 years ago, he emerged from nowhere in Nansha, a cultivation genius who had reached the realm of martial king at the age of 20. Yi Bei. When he was in his prime, he suddenly disappeared, just like a legend that appeared in the county. It turned out that he was hiding in the Explosive Heaven Sect. It was only a short time of 10 years, but he leapt from the martial king to the realm of martial emperor. This kind of monstrous talent, in another 10 or 20 years, who else in the whole Nansha can compete with him? You seem to know me? Then die in peace by my hands. Qinshan sect didn't intend to offend you, but it's all because the 3 elders of the Explosive Heaven sect have offended a senior. Please, Your Excellency, distinguish between right and wrong, and do not use the power of the strong to suppress those who seek justice, while sheltering the wicked who commit crimes. You blew up the bodies of the 3 elders of my sect first. You went out to great lengths to shake the foundations of my sect to provoke me in front of the sect gate, and now you want to seek justice with me. By my reasoning, you deserve to die by the hands of this Yi Bei. If you intend to show favoritism, I will fight for my senior with all my heart. I hope you have weighed the consequences clearly. Humph, that level of attack is ineffective against me. What? A little martial king was actually able to break through my attack. I get it, it's that kitchen knife you're holding, right? This kind of peerless divine weapon is not for a punk like you to use. Only I, Yi Bei, deserve to have it. Even though I have this divine weapon, My realm is still a martial king, just one realm away from martial emperor. Master! The knife, it's mine now. This is a gift from my senior, if you dare to snatch it without permission, and cause the wrath of senior, your explosive heaven sect will cease to exist. A senior, I'd like to see if there really is such a person. It's true that there is such a person, but he doesn't seem so strong? I wonder what effect this knife will have on him. I'm sure he has other good things on him, so I'll go out and borrow his divine weapon to help my explosion heaven sect rise again. You're on your own here, you bunch of losers. According to the memory of that old man of Qishan's sect, this is the place. Abba! Even if the martial signboard at the door is fake, how can that old man not remember these weird-looking paintings clearly? There is no aura, and let alone martial intent fluctuations. In addition to looking at it, it is just a few pieces of waste paper. Apart from the fact that the heaven-shattering stone is placed in an interesting way, there is nothing to see in this martial arts gym. That old trash was so passionate about him, and I think he has made up his own mind about how great this man is. But I think the odds are that he's just a paper tiger. An arsenal of weapons to be plundered by the truly powerful, perfect. But the owner is not here, and taking without telling is stealing, so how can that work? Since you want to pretend to be a ghost and set up a stupid martial arts gym, then I'll do as I please, and kick around this martial art gym. Hostility. This aura, it's a martial emperor. Well, it's alright, the dogs don't care. I'm here, what are you knocking for? Sure enough, it can't see through his cultivation at all. Are you the owner of this martial arts gym? Today, I came to kick the ring in this martial arts gym. Kick the ring? Do you know what it means to kick the ring? It means it's an open challenge to you for a match that must be decided with one's life and death, and the loser changes ownership of the martial arts gym. The weak are always irritable. You go away, I don't want to fight you. You are not my opponent. You've got a lot of nerve, don't you? As I said, I'm here to kick the ring today, so you'll have to get kicked. A martial arts gym kick the ring is called will martial, which, to put it bluntly, is actually a mortal fight. The only people who would come idly to the martial arts gym are mortals. In that case, well, since you want to fight, then let's do it. In a mortal fight, I am invincible. I, Yi Bei, have been a genius since I was born. At the age of 30, I stepped into the realm of martial emperor. I am the pride of my generation. Throughout the entire continent, there are only a handful of them. How dare this rubbish mortal? You didn't even put down the vegetable basket, trying to pretend to be high and mighty. Since you like to act tough, let me show you what true terror is. There is no need to hold back, I'll kill him in one strike. Go to hell. That was quite fancy, but you should know, in martial arts, there are only 3 rules. Be quick, be clever, and be ruthless. All of your fancy moves are way too weak and full of loopholes. Who are you trying to show off? How is it possible? I, Yi Bei, have never been humiliated like this. Deadly move, Shadow Domain. Yi Feng, you must die today. Noisy. No way, the energy I've gathered so hard. You have that look in your eye. Who are you staring at? You're so weak, with your crappy strength, you can't even beat Uncle Wang, who sells cattle next door, who gave you the courage to challenge me? You. Spit it out, and say whatever you want. Heavenly Soul Bead, kill him. Forcing me to use my absolute killer move, you are already dead. You know what? You're a real pain in the ass. You want to kill someone with such a broken bead, are you out of your fucking mind? The Heavenly Soul Pearl is an imperial-grade treasure of the explosive heaven sect. It is hardly a peer in the world, and has the ability to seize the soul. You call it a broken bead? You have no chance of winning. This man is really like what Lu Qingshan thought, a truly peerless expert. This is an iron plate that cannot be kicked. No, it's an iron wall. This is enough for today, let's. I believe in one thing, we should be kind to others in this world, but this does not include enemies. Because kindness to the enemy is cruelty to yourself. Well, what a pushover. Though he's very weak, but I can't let him go because of this challenge. This is a battle of life and death. I really didn't dare to kill even a chicken before, but now I've to kill people. After all, this is a different world. The only ones who should kill are those who are prepared to be killed. This person's attack, even if I use all my cultivation to defend, it hurts too much. Senior, yes, I was wrong, please let me go. Let you go. Zhongqing? Explosive Heaven Sect? Okay, I'll remember. I'll let you go for now, but I'll visit you in person in a few days and settle this account. Explosive Heaven Sect. If we wait for that person to come here, the Explosive Heaven Sect will be razed to the ground. Decades of hard work must not be destroyed. Now I have no doubt about Lu Qingshan's judgment of him. Having left the mundane world, he has entered into the mortal world to learn about life. I don't blame my eyes for being blind. But maybe Yi Bei still have a chance of survival. It seems that my Qingshan sect will be extinct here today. Mr. Lu Qingshan, and my Qingshan sect have no regrets. In this life I've no regrets. Brother Qingshan, it's all misunderstanding. Men, withdraw the formation. Then Yi Bei burst open the gate of the Explosive Heaven sect with the speed of lightning. With a smile on his face, he invited the entire Qingshan sect inside. Even if Yi Bei is strong, but this move is undoubtedly sticking the belly of the Explosive Heaven sect on the tip of the blade of the Qingshan sect. Lu Qingshan and Zhu Yun have a lot of doubts in their minds, but because of the hundreds of thousands of lives of the Qingshan sect were in his hands, they had to comply. At the command of Yi Bei, they were given a feast of 10,000 tables. Yi Bei, what's in your mind? If you want to kill me, then just do it, but don't try to act this way, or I'll be considered a coward. Brother, I just sincerely want to apologize to you and all of the people at Qingshan Gate. To show my sincerity, I'll do it first. His eyes have completely lost all hostility, but the smile that he released is full of calculations. Although I can't see the truth behind this, but if I end up dead now, then what will happen to my clansmen? Should I be the first to die? Rather than being played with, should I die handsomely? No, real courage is not to die bravely for something, but to live humbly for something. I'll dispel the doubts for my brother. Bring those 3 bastards up here. Sect Master. These 3 heads should have been given to my brother long ago, so please forgive me for getting delayed. The person who was able to get away from the divine knife was easily killed by him. This is not only a deliberate friendship, but also an intentional shock. Let's see what he does next. Since Master Yi has a deep understanding of righteousness, as the saying goes, it's better to settle the grievances than to make them, so let's end the feud between the 2 sects. Brother, well said. Then let's eat and drink, and stop being polite. By the way, I have a big treasure to offer. This is the smoky sandalwood made by the alchemist of my Explosive Heaven sect, using many precious materials such as hua root, sealing leaves and so on. It is called huazi tan, also known as huazi. Brother, I'm not bragging. This huazi produces 20 pieces a year. With just one blow, you'll be floating like an immortal. It's worth more than 10 days of hard cultivation. Please accept it? This Yi Bei is the martial emperor himself. He can take out such treasures easily. It can be seen that the foundation of the Explosive Heaven sect is very deep. When I first saw him, he was so arrogant. What is it about me, the Qingshan sect, that is worthy of him? Sect Master Yi does not put the words clearly. How can I afford such a good thing? Brother, if you say this, it must be that things from Yi Bei can't get into your eyes. This man is really watertight. If he doesn't open his mouth and doesn't want me go to the Qingshan sect, so we must follow his will first, he will sooner or later reveal his foxtail. If my thoughts could be easily read by the likes of you, I would not be the leader of the Explosive Heaven sect today. Explosive Heaven sect. Brother Yi, tell me, who in the world does not envy your talent, in just 30 years? You are already a dragon and a phoenix among men. Brother is drunk. Somebody, take my brother to rest. At the age of 30, I, Yi Bei, have made a breakthrough to become a martial emperor, and I have the resources of a clan. Do you really think it's all because of my talent? The world is complicated, and people's hearts are sinister. After all, those who know what's right are the best. Come out. Sect Master, this is the information of Lu Qingshan, Zhu Yun, and many elders of the Qingshan sect. The aptitudes, hobbies, and personalities are all recorded. Everything else is fine, it's just that Zhu Yun. What's wrong with her? She doesn't love the beautiful face, she loves the white lotus. The people of our Explosive Heaven sect simply cannot find that much of innocent person. Hee, what's the hurry? Isn't that the word innocent written on my brother's face? There's a saying, as long as the villain looks good, the 3 views will follow the 5 senses. Sect Master, it's just a small Qingshan sect. Is it necessary for us to treat it so solemnly? It's very necessary, because it's our Explosive Heaven sect, life-saving straw. Even the knife was returned. The path of martial arts cultivation has always been deceitful, the divine weapons are rare, and it is only logical that he has taken them by force. Return the knife. There must be someone stronger than him, or he was threatened by the strong. That's why he can't keep it from seizing the knife to returning it. Could it be that he has gone to meet the senior at that time? No wonder I felt that his breath was off. He is obviously injured. He was even trying his best to conceal his injury so that it could not be revealed. Yubei must have found mystery there, and then was beaten half to death and ran back. Now he wanted to save his life. That's why he's trying so hard to please me, and even the whole Qishan sect. Everything makes sense. Compared with life, what else can he not pay? Wait. I, Lu Qinshan, am nothing in front of mystery. Once the Qishan sect is bound to Yibei, then it's all over for us. This is a disaster. The entire Qinshan sect will also be buried with them. We need to get out of here. Grandpa, we are sent by the Master to serve you. Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion, meditating deeply on perfection of wisdom, saw clearly that the 5 aspects of human existence are empty, and so released himself from suffering. Answering the monk Sariputra, he said, this body is nothing more than emptiness. Emptiness is nothing more than body. The body is exactly empty, and emptiness is exactly body. My deepest hidden ultimate aesthetic, Yibei, how do you know I'm very fond of this? Grandpa, you are a cultivator. Why are you chanting the Buddha's name? It can be seen that you have lost your true nature. Why do you have to put up with it? Why don't you just give up and let us take care of you? Yibei, you son of a... I am at the age of your grandpa. You're so fucking mean. Ouch, whoa, the water is so cold. Lu Qinshan should have already seen through my purpose. What should we do then? The law is not to be blamed. The ancestor of Qishan sect can do well on his own. But what is he capable of if he can keep his own hands to himself only? Well, his only ability is to control his sect people under his command. But can he do it this time? Sect Master, is the person you mentioned really that terrifying? Person? He's not human. Is it martial supreme, an immortal, or even in existence close to a god? Ha, there's no way to know. That mighty power is unfathomable. Next day. I can't stand it anymore. You two are off the hook. It's not me, Lu Qinshan, who can handle the two of you. Rather, I, Lu Qinshan, take the big picture as my priority first. We, the Qishan sect, will never fall for your schemes. Can't you just fucking walk through the door? Yibei, you are shameless. You have offended the senior, and you want to pull me into your thief's ship to face the senior's outrage together. It's impossible for me to submit to you, and there's no way my Qinshan sect will be in the same stream as your explosive heaven sect. Brother, you've been enjoying yourself for the past 2 days, but you don't know what's going on, do you? Today is different from the past. You and I are already in-laws. After all, if you don't give in, someone in your Qishan sect will surely give in. I can't believe that the whole Qinshan sect has fallen under the sugar-coated shells of Yibei. Am I the only one left who's trying to hold on to my innocence? Oh, there they are, my brother and my sister-in-law. You know, sometimes you just can't stop fate from happening. Sister Zhu has been in our sect for the past few days. She and my 18-year-old brother had a fated encounter, and soon the spark of love flared up between them. Sister, does Mr. Lu not like me? His eyes are so scary. Ahem, Master, I found my true love. Aren't you happy for me? It's not just me, but many of our disciples and elders of the Qinshan sect have also found their fated ones in the Explosion Heaven sect. From now on, the two clans will be bonded together by marriage, and will share the burden in case of trouble. We are now co-father-in-law. In just 2 days, the hearts of the entire Qinshan sect tilted towards the Explosive Heaven sect. If I insist on breaking this relationship, not only will I lose the hearts of my people, but I will also be resented by everyone. What a cunning move! Well, brother, things have already happened, don't be angry. Since we can't stop these things, we might as well just accept them, don't you think so too? Let's talk about the rest later. I need to go into seclusion for a day, you two can assist me. Let's go! Shanhao Mountain behind Jiangping City. The true healing spirit which can really cure Zhong Qing's injury, I'm afraid, can only be found in the Grand Canyon, and in places where heaven and earth are rich in spiritual energy. Somewhere in the Shanhao Mountain. Miss, you fell asleep reading that man's book again. I think you are really sick. If you give me a chance to start over, I will say to you, I love you. If there's a deadline for this love, I hope it's 10,000 years. Such a sentence, what kind of person can write it? Bai Piao Piao. No one ever comes here. Who could it be? Mau Mau, you go and take a look. Yes, miss. Good afternoon. I'm going to the mountain to collect medicine. Can I stay here overnight? He is a young mortal who collects medicine. He says he wants to stay overnight. It's dangerous enough for mortals to come to this place to collect medicine. Let him in. Thank you very much. The beauty with great temperament. After the fresh rain in the empty mountains, the weather is late in autumn. The bright moon shines among the pine, and the clear spring stone is up. The bamboo noise goes to the wan girl, and the lotus moves off the fishing boat. Feel free to rest in spring, and Wang and Sun can stay on their own. Hey, you come with me. The scenery was so beautiful that I couldn't help it. I can't believe an ordinary man in the mountains can make such a poem. Ordinary people, not necessarily. Your poetry is good, the little lady thanks you. You're welcome, miss. After some time. Miss, it's done. This is the poem written by the young man just now? Hey, miss, you don't have a crush on that mortal, do you? Don't talk nonsense. I just think his poem is really suitable for us, so after the ink dries, you decorate it and hang it up. Hang it up? This is the rhythm to spark love. Even if he is good, a mortal is just a mortal. We two live in a very different world. Besides, how can I fall in love with someone based on a poem alone? My heart has long been. Humph, this aroma. Eating this with a pot of good wine, it's simply delicious. In front of my bed is the bright moonlight. I suspect it is frost on the ground. I raise my head to look at the mountain moon, then I lower my head, thinking of my hometown. This scene reminds me of my old days, when I used to hang out with my brothers and friends. Good poem, in the world of mortals, who can make such a poem? Li Bai. So you're Mr. Li Bai? No. My name is Bai Piao Piao. This is my sister Mau Mau. Forget it, it's too troublesome to explain. Alright, haha, greetings Miss Bai, Miss Mau Mau. Come on, eat. Hey, your thing is so greasy and it looks so dirty, my lady won't eat it. You shouldn't be rude. Since you made it yourself, Piao Piao will thank you. Humph, with her cultivation, she no longer needs to eat, yet she still has to perform with him out of mortal manners. This food is so delicious. You're welcome. He didn't respond to my compliments? I rarely compliment people in the sex. Countless outstanding disciples can't help floating if they can get me to look more. But this mortal doesn't seem to care about it at all. Is he pretending? This mortal is a bit interesting. Holy shit, it's delicious. What do you think of me? Beautiful as a fairy, capable of causing the downfall of a city or country. Does Mr. Li like me? Yes. He said it so unabashedly. Why? Guan Guan Jujio, in the river island, a fair lady, a gentleman is so good. Good poem, a fair lady, a gentleman is so good, but I'm unable to understand. If you like me, why don't you look at me more? Could it be that Mr. Li was telling a lie just now? Even though I like her, but the girl isn't mine yet, and there is a phrase. Don't look if you're not polite. I have to say, I have learned a lot from you today. Listening to the poem you just recited, you're not from around here, right? Yes, I'm not from here. Sure enough, it seems Mr. Li is a man with a story. Would you like to tell Piao Piao your story? I don't want to. My story goes too far and too far. It's another world. Another civilization. Besides, this is also the biggest secret in my heart, except for that broken system. I'm sorry for being rude, then you sit first, I won't bother you. By the way, do you read books? Books? No. It's a pity. Otherwise, we could have been close friends. The next day. Miss, it's not good. What happened? After saying goodbye to Mr. Li Bai, I found this in his room. He left just like that. The point is, that damn mortal tried to steal your book. I got it from his bed. Wrong. Miss, two identical books, this is? It seems that this one was left by Mr. Li. We misunderstood him. But didn't he say he doesn't read books last night? Maybe, Mr. Li also has something unspeakable. Unexpectedly, as a mortal, he has so much in common with me. Mau Mau, take good care of the book, and return it to him when he comes next time. The god of creating misstanding embarked to continue his journey with a guitar and some spices. I forgot to take the book that I used to cushion my pillow. Old Wu, how are you doing? You guys, what are you doing? This formation not only seals off your cultivation base, but also closes the channels for you to absorb the spiritual energy of the heavens and the earth. You don't have much strength left. why do you have to go through all this trouble for a waste like me? Why are you talking like this? Isn't it obvious? Although we may not last for a few days, but we won't leave you behind, old Wu. You guys. We are not afraid to die, but I'm worried about Mr. E. Look! Mr. E. Ha ha ha, it's Mr. E, it's actually Mr. E. Huh, isn't that old Wu and the others? What are they doing here in the rain? Let's go over and say hello. What a coincidence. Mr. E, be careful, there are formations, don't come here directly. What? Probably saying hello, but they're really enthusiastic. It's over. You know, this is not the only formation that Liamosia arranged. Because of the terrain and ancient battlefields, there is also a large of natural formations and countless ancient formations. Although Mr. E is strong, but even he will encounter big trouble if he accidentally fall into it. What are you guys doing here? It turned out that we underestimated him. Mr. Yi's cultivation has surpassed our cognition. It's even strong enough to ignore the ancient formations. Mr. E, we've been stuck here for a long time. Thank you for coming. Been stuck here for a long time? But this is not a swamp, just a puddle, can't you get out of it? These three are really hypocritical. That's it, now that I've come across them, let's give them a hand. Come on. Mr. E, you probably don't care about these formations, but we are trapped in it, so we can't just get out. At least, you have to get rid of these formations, right? Do I have to carry you out of a broken puddle? These three old men are really hypocritical to death. Broken puddle? I'm afraid only someone like Mr. E can call these dangerous formation a broken puddle. Successfully pulled out without any obstacles or accidents. Not only can he ignore the formation, but even the people who are next to him can also be directly immune. Holy shit. What kind of cultivation does one require to be able to do this? Thank you, Mr. E, for your help. By the way, Mr. E, old Wu, he is injured, please take a look. Sun Shuha, stop it, don't bother Mr. E anymore. My injury is simply incurable, so what's the use of troubling Mr. E? That's right, when the dantian breaks down, the person is bound to be a waste. Come, show me your injury, it's a bit serious indeed. Sure enough, something like a broken dantian, even Mr. E can't help it. Although it's a bit serious, but it's not impossible. Alright, cover it with your hands. This is a bit sloppy, will this even work? My dantian, it's repaired. Mr. E, last time you gave me a rake at a low price. And this time, you've given me a new life. I, Wu Yonghong, can't repay you. Please accept me as your servant. I am willing to go to the Sword Mountain and go down to the Sea of Fire. You're being too polite. People from other worlds are really very grateful. It's just a rake and a herb. I can't believe he's so grateful. Then how about this? You can help me do things in the future. There is a wasteland just behind my martial arts gym. I plan to cultivate it and plant something casually. Thank you, Mr. E. I'm willing to die for you. This old Wu can now follow Mr. E. The benefits he'll gain in the future are inexhaustible. Well, I'm going to continue my journey into the mountains. You guys go back to Jiangping City first. Mr. E, why don't we go in with you? In this way, you can also give us something to hold on the way. These three lousy old men, who can't even climb up a broken puddle, still want to follow me into the mountain. Didn't they already give me a very hard time? Now they even want to climb up the mountain with my help? Forget it, you guys should go back. You guys will be just a burden if you follow me. As expected, Mr. E. The view on his back is just like a rising sun, as if nothing in the world, not even the wind and rain, could enter his eyes.